Rockford, all within really 4 points of each other in that QRF, the point totals that they have. GSL just a little too far out to make any noise, but with a victory here, that could throw things off in a big way. But remember, Watertown-Mayer does have that head-to-head against Litchfield. So if they end with the same record, Watertown-Mayer will definitely be higher than them. And even if Watertown-Mayer loses tonight and Litchfield wins, it's not a guarantee that they won't be, they won't stay above them. But then that gives the opportunity for Rockford, who's playing Howard Lake Waverly Winstead tonight, a chance to leapfrog both of those teams to maybe jump up to the 3 seed. And then it's the 4 or 5 with Watertown-Mayer and Litchfield. And there's a lot of permutations out there. And, of course, top seed is going to be either DC or Providence Academy. But it's going to be very interesting, at least for me, as kind of we'll keep an eye on this one. We'll keep an eye on the other games going on tonight, too, because there's a lot at stake for these teams, and especially for Watertown-Mayer, who's had such a great season. They don't want to stub their toe here right at the end of the regular season. I guess they're very good, and the last 2 games, I would say, have been the better played by GSL this season. But they just don't want to stub their toe at the end of the year. And who'd have thought you'd be saying that about a Watertown-Mayer football team against GSL at GSL? Yeah.
I mean, it's just truly amazing when you look at this team and how much they've turned around and everything like that. And again, there's, I wanted to say, first of all, that everyone get that, what you said, because there's a lot of things that could happen here tonight. But when you look at GSL and Watertown and the history Watertown-Mayer, the history that's there, and it's amazing how Watertown-Mayer has really turned the corner and has really come on, right? But we looked at it, too. We talked to the coaching staff a little bit. They had like 3 seniors last year. Yeah. That shows you how much time that these kids on Watertown-Mayer have played with each other and had time to really adapt to each other to make themselves even better going forward. And it is shown here this year. I don't think anybody coming into the season really thought this is where they were going to be at. You got to give this coaching staff and this group of kids a lot of credit for what they've been able to do out here and show everybody that they're serious.
Yeah, I mean, big wins this year for Watertown-Mayer. They hung in there even against Annandale, but that big win over Litchfield and a victory over Albany at home when they opened up the new field turf in week 3. It's just been a team that's been rolling in the right direction and has not let up on the gas in any way, shape, or form. And don't forget, one other thing to keep an eye on with this Watertown-Mayer team, they have a kicker. That was the reason why they beat Litchfield, the main reason why they beat Litchfield back in week 6, and that was a big one for the Royals. Of course, last week they defeated Holy Family. They've won 2 straight. Their only 2 losses this year are to Annandale and DC, and both of those games were just 2-score finals, 29-13 against Annandale and 29-14 against DC. So, I mean, this is a real solid squad with some nice victories under their belt. Is Watertown-Mayer, including going on the road to New London Spicer, and they won by 3 back in week number 2. Should be a fun one between these 2 teams here tonight. A lot on the line for the Royals, trying to maintain that 3 seed in Section 2, AAA, and for GSL trying to keep that positive momentum going from last week with that victory at New London Spicer. They're introducing all the seniors as we speak right now for GSL. And just a reminder, we do have other games going on tonight around the area. On KDUZ, we got Hutchinson hosting Chisago Lakes. That's on KDUZ. And, of course, we won't know what we're doing next week until everything's done here tonight. Actually, until the seeding comes out tomorrow. Congratulations, GSL girls volleyball team got the 3 seed in the North subsection. They'll be hosting Holy Family Catholic on Thursday, a week from tomorrow. They'll be hosting them in the first round of the Section 2 AA North subsection volleyball tournament.
Well, congrats to them. Awesome to hear. And you know what? I'm going to throw this out there right away. Tuesday night next week, Thursday night during that game. It's been a long time since we've had a lot of fans where they can go to these games, right?
Yep.
Please fill it up. Fill up those gyms. Go to these games or the stadiums too. Wherever GSL is going to go play. Like I said, I understand it's a Tuesday night, but go play or go watch them and really encourage them.
We'll take a quick 90-second timeout. We'll come back with your Game Time and Temp brought to you by Glencoe Co-op Association back in 90 seconds.
Hey, it's Rachel from Subway here to tell you what's going on at your local Subway. As the refresh at Subway continues, we're excited to offer a new peppercorn ranch and Baja Chipotle sauce. Try them on your favorite sandwiches today. Have you used our mobile app to place your order ahead of time for in-store or curbside pickup? It's quick and convenient. Are you or your high schooler looking for a fast-paced, fun environment to work? We're hiring at both of our locations. Apply in-store or online at mysubwaycareer.com to be part of our team. We look forward to serving you soon at either of our convenient locations in Waconia or Watertown.
When you finally find just the right mechanic you can trust for all your car and truck repairs, you stick with them. That's why they have so many loyal customers at Pro Auto Glencoe. Visit Pro Auto Glencoe for honest and reliable repairs. Their goal is to make sure your repair is fixed the first time and at the best value. That includes minor or major repairs. Find out more at ProAutoGlencoe.com or check them out on Facebook. Trust your vehicle to Rick and the pros at Pro Auto Glencoe. For reliable comfort all year round, go with the Heritage family of heat pumps from American Standard and Mueller Sales and Service in Glencoe. Heritage heat pumps offer an outdoor unit that warms your home in the winter and cools your home in the summer with quiet, reliable efficiency you can count on year after year. Plus, they take comfort and energy efficiency to a new level. For complete sales, installation, and service after the sale, visit Russ and Crew at Mueller Sales and Service in Glencoe. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning.
Welcome back, everyone, to Stevens Seminary Stadium. It's time for your game time and temp brought to you by Glencoe Co-op Association. It is 7 bells, yes, 7 p.m. 52 degrees outside right now. We're going to stay right around the low 50s to right around 50 for a temperature throughout the night tonight. A wind from the north at 8 miles per hour. Chance for some scattered showers. We got mist right now on the field here at Stevens Seminary Stadium in Glencoe. So that is your game time and temp brought to you by Glencoe Co-op Association. It's now time for your kickoff brought to you by Sankin Seeds and Brown. Kickoff every season, every spring with Sankin Seeds. Call Sankin Seeds for your 2022 seeds needs. That's the bee's knees. It's those seeds. Is that too much? Not enough? I can't tell sometimes. GSL won the toss. They defer to the second half. They'll be kicking it off going left to right as Andrew Kettner for GSL. Panthers in there all black, black tops, black bottoms, number in silver, silver helmet, black streak down the black stripe down the middle for Watertown-Mayer, the all whites, white tops, white bottoms, the royal blue numbers on the front with a black trim. Kettner's kick is away. It'll be high to the near side, and it'll roll into the end zone. Yes, through the end zone. It was rolling to the side and just got around the pylon, so it'll be a touchback and 1st and 10 for Watertown-Mayer at their own 20, going right to left, and that's where the wind, that 8-mile-per-hour breeze that I mentioned, to his back, paid off for Kettner's first touchback of the season.
Yeah, there's a good wind out there. You know, we were down in the field doing warm-ups and everything. Even head coach Scott Chimper looks at his quarterback, Jackson Stifter, and goes, hey, you got to go to the other side. Yeah, your throws look really good as you're going with the wind. We need you to throw against the wind, too. So definitely, there's a good, solid wind here tonight.
Albert Rundell, the junior quarterback, 6 foot, 390 pounds, will be starting QB. They'll send out 3 wideouts to the left. Wide left is Mueller. Shotgun formation, running back off to the left of the quarterback. You're going to hand it off up the middle with it. Lang trying to find room, gets across the 20 up to the 25 to the 26 is where he's brought down for a nice pickup of 6 on first down for Cole Lang. They go shotgun formation. Not a hurry-up offense as Rundell actually runs over to the sideline to get the play call and relays it back in to the huddle. 2nd and 6 upcoming. Guys, we'll keep an eye on here. Cole Lang at running back. Of course, Albert Rundell, the starting quarterback. Receivers, Connor Donovan, Wyatt McCabe, and John Mueller with the tight end of Ethan Damian. Shotgun 4 wide, 2 to each side. Takes the waist-high snap, looks right, throws right. Ball is caught in the second window at the 35-yard line with a knee down. Is John Mueller, and a nice pickup of 10 on that passing catch, and a first down for Watertown-Mayer.
Watertown-Mayer off to the start here. They're looking for it, right? Continue moving the ball down the field. You're going to see a lot of back and forth, right, between the run game and the pass game. GSL's just got to be on their toes and ready.
4 down linemen for GSL. Shotgun 3 wideouts to the left. Ball on the right hash at their own 36-yard line, going right to left in the mist here at Stevens Seminary Stadium. Waist-high snap, takes the swing pass out left side with the McCabe. Gets it in. A nice double-leg blast and some help from Rushmeyer. Bo Leppel, first guy to contact. Brings him down, pickup of 3 on the play, going right side.
Nice job by Leppel there. We saw him a couple of games earlier, right, where they were getting a lot of double team on him. He does a good job of getting rid of that defender in front of him and making that open field tackle, and that allows the rest of the defense to get there to finish it off if need be.
Shotgun 4 wide, 2 to each side. Running back Lang to the left of the quarterback, Rundell. Ball on the left hash at their own 39. Going to hand it off. Little RPO, hand off right side. Lang, get big hole to run through on that right edge to the 40, 45, up to midfield and brought down across midfield to the GSL 48-yard line. Nice pickup of 13 on that run for Lang to the right side.
Did I see this right? Do I get a flag up? Oh, no, okay.
No,
it's
that's
a towel.
just a towel.
Yep, okay. I just saw Lipke kind of look back at the sidelines over here towards the coaching staff and kind of holding his hands up like, what are we doing on that one? So that may be nothing else. He had a penalty on the field. But GSL right now, too, got to make sure you get that outside containment here.
4 wideouts, 2 to each side. Ball on the right hash, running back to the right of the quarterback. Rundell, hard count, takes a snap, hand off up the middle with it. Lang pushes forward up to the 45-yard line before he gets stonewalled there by the Panthers. A pickup of 3 on first down for Lang.
Good job, Lipke, right there, scraping down the line, trying to come down as far as he could onto the running back that's coming through that gap. Does a good job collapsing onto it and finishing the tackle there. Still getting a couple yards on the run, but nice job by the defensive line. 2nd and 7 in the mist here at Stevens Seminary Stadium at the GSL 45-yard line, going right to left. 2 wideouts to the left. Now a pistol formation, slanted eye to left side. They're going to hand it off. McCabe up the middle with it across the 45, up to the 40-yard line for a pickup of 5. Wyatt McCabe on that one, the dive play right up the gut as they had that stacked backfield with the deep man being Cole Lang, and now it brings up a 3rd and 2 at the GSL 40 for Watertown-Mayer. This would be huge right here. I understand they're past the 50 already, but GSL, if they can make a big stop here, it could be huge for the momentum.
2 wideouts to the left, that slanted eye formation in the pistol formation. Rundell takes the waist-high snap, hands it off, Lang up the middle, finding room, trying to get to the first down. He got it close to the line. We'll see where they spot it. If they give him a 38, it'll be enough for a first down. If not,
that other line judge is
short.
4th down.
Just short.
Yeah.
1.5 yards, needed 2, and that brings up now a 4th down at the GSL 38.5. Need to get to the 38 for a first down.
I think, too, here now, if the defensive line can put enough pressure in that backfield, the linebackers can't get sucked in too much, but a blitz option here would be pretty good, too.
Rundell under center eye formation behind him. He's just going to do a QB sneak right side. He gets it across the 38. Up to the 37, a full yard, maybe 2 actually, we'll call it on that one for Rundell. Just the QB sneak, ducked under center, and gets the first down on the 4th and inches. It's 1st and 10 now at the GSL 36.5-yard line, going right to left into the wind and into the mist that continues to fall here at Stevens Seminary Stadium.
Yeah, it is a good solid mist that's coming down here now, and you and I saw right away early during practice and warm-up that it was pretty wet out in the field already.
Ball on the right hash, 3 wideouts to the left, running back to the left of the quarterback. Rundell takes a snap, hand off, Lang with it up the middle. Couldn't find a hole to run through. He's met at the line of scrimmage. It'll be just a pickup of 1 for Lang on that carry up the middle, but not as big of a hole as he had to run through earlier in this drive as the Panthers making some adjustments on the fly here, Adam.
Yeah, it's a good job right there by Irchetta and Stoltenberg being the 2 defensive tackles right there, doing a good job of just crashing down onto that hole and filling it up, and Stoltenberg just went low, Irchetta over the top. Nice job by the D-line.
2nd and 9 at the GSL 36-yard line. 3 wideouts left, running back to left of the quarterback. Rundell takes the waist-high snap, 4-man rush, has time, looks, throws, ball's tipped into the air and nearly caught off the deflection. Said Peterson had to go off his shoulder pads, and it nearly came into the hands of John Mueller off the big-time deflection, but an incompletion. And that brings up now a 3rd and long for Watertown-Mayer at the GSL 36.
That's a good job right there by Peterson, and I think Leppo was right there as well, converging in on that option right there. And a lot of pressure coming from inside as well by Baumgarten there by the D end.
4 wideouts, 2 to each side. Running back to the right of the quarterback. Rundell takes the waist-high snap, rolls to his right. 4-man rush, has time, gets away from the rush. Lipke on the outside, throw to the far sideline, incomplete. Intended receiver on that was Connor Donovan, and that'll bring up 4th down for Watertown-Mayer. We'll see what they do in this spot. It's 4th and 9 at the GSL 36-yard line, kind of no man's land. You pretty much kind of have to go for it because if you punt it into the end zone, it's just a 16-yard net.
And the offensive tackle there just took a step back into pass coverage, and Lipke came at him like a bullet out of a gun, right? And he came in, put some pressure on. Nice job by Mikolajczyk as well, being out there in the coverage.
3 wideouts to the left, running back to left to the quarterback, Rundell. Ball on the right hash in this 4th and 9. Rundell takes the waist-high snap, 4-man rush, has time, stands tall in the pocket, throws it over the middle. Ball is caught in and out of the hands of McCabe. Nearly reeled in at the 25, took the contact, couldn't hold on to it, and it's a turnover on downs. Defense bends but does not break. They get the turnover on downs after Watertown-Mayer was walking it up the field early in that drive, so with 7:11 left to go in this first quarter on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard, still no score.
Good job by the GSL defense showing up there, and of course a big hit by Eli Erke. He comes in hard, wraps him up, and makes the receiver drop the ball, and a lot of cheering going on. Juanis coming in, giving him a head slap. Of course, Peterson coming in, kind of headbutting him a little bit. These guys are excited. Now let's see what the offense can do.
1st and 10 at their own 36, going left to right. They are
wiping off the ball and keeping a towel out there for the referee.
They're tying the towel currently onto the back of one of the officials, or at least
can't get it.
Carry it.
Yeah, I think he's
got a belt, doesn't he?
Well, that's what I think they were trying to get into, but he must have that sucker cinched.
Well, that's it's not a thin towel either by any stretch of the imagination. Just throw it over your shoulder like a Continental soldier.
That's a nice towel from Target.
1st and 10 at their own 36. Turn handoff right side. Jaskowiak with it. He'll get tripped and brought down at the 38-yard line for a pickup of 2. Mitch Jaskowiak, 201 carries on the season, 1,311 yards rushing, and 10 touchdowns for the senior. And of course, he's had quite the career for GSL. This will be his final game here at Stevens Seminary Stadium. 2nd and 8 for the Panthers. Ball just to the right of the center of the field. Double tight end set, wishbone backfield. Higgins the fullback, Jaskowiak and Bo Leppel the deep guys in that wishbone. Jackson Stifter under center, takes a snap, turn handoff, left side dive play with it. Jaskowiak breaks through the line, breaks the tackle across the 50, up to the 44-yard line, and a nice run there for MJ, a pickup of 16.
Nice job right there by MJ, just putting the bull down, the head and the shoulder pads, getting through, but nice job by the offensive line, opening that up for him, but then he was able to squeak away from one guy, keep moving down the field. Beautiful run by GSL.
1st and 10 at the Watertown-Mayer 44-yard line, going left to right, turn handoff, Leppel with it, left side, trying to weave his way through the traffic, gets up to the 41-yard line for a pickup of 3, going left side. And that was the first time we've seen that dive play just 2 plays ago with Jaskowiak off of that wishbone backfield. We haven't seen that this year yet.
Yeah, no, we haven't seen anything like that, and it's just nice to see a little bit of a different look to GSL's run game, right? Make something happen different and make sure that, these are some of the things now that you haven't seen on film that we're going to institute into our playbook.
This continues to fall here at Stevens Seminary Stadium. A 2nd and 7 upcoming for the Panthers. Ball in the left hash, wishbone backfield, turn handoff, right side with it. Jaskowiak looking for a cutback lane, follows his blockers, gets across the 40, up to the 35, and he's brought down at the 33-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down, a pickup of 7 for Jaskowiak.
Nice job by Jaskowiak following his blockers right there. Just a beautiful job of getting down that field and picking up another big first down.
Up to the 32-yard line is what they'll call it, so a pickup of 8. 1st and 10 at the Watertown-Mayer 32-yard line. Ball on the right hash. Jackson Stifter under center. He'll duck underneath with a wishbone backfield. Tight ends on both sides of the line. And a shuffle by Jaskowiak. He got himself set, then tried to shuffle his feet ever so gingerly, and he was caught by the officials. So it's a 5-yard penalty against the Panthers.
Yeah, just couldn't keep himself contained as he tried. Like you said, he set himself early and just didn't feel comfortable, of course, and tried to shuffle his feet ever so gingerly just so he could get adjusted the way he wanted to. And of course, the referees are going to see that, and of course, a false start.
1st and 15. 5:15 left to go in this first quarter. Adam Bartles, Adam Dahman with you here from Stevens Seminary Stadium. First drive of the game for GSL. Watertown-Mayer moved down the field, but turned it over on downs to the GSL 36. Handoff, dive play up the middle, cutting it left side. Jaskowiak, an ankle tackle, and a beautiful one at that by number 25. Tanner Burmeister, the wrestler, with a nice tackle in the open field, getting him around the ankles and bringing him down for just a pickup of 4 for Jaskowiak left side.
Yeah, right there, Burmeister comes in and able to get him around the ankles right away. Otherwise, Jaskowiak had some good blocking in front of him once again and possibly could have been out for the races there, but Burmeister saves it.
2nd, and we'll call it 11. Mist continues to fall here at Stevens Seminary Stadium. Turn handoff right side with it. Jaskowiak following his blockers. Gets a trip and bringing him down just past that 30-yard line up to the 27, it looks like they'll give him. So a pickup of 7. That could have been much more there, Adam, had he been able to stay on his feet.
Yeah, it's going to be number 68, Nick Anderstrom comes in and makes, a diving tackle at the feet again. And Jaskowiak, he looks like he is just galloping, and all of a sudden, boom, he hit that tripwire, and away he goes down to the ground.
3rd and 5 for GSL at the Watertown-Mayer 27-yard line. Handoff right side, Jaskowiak following the blockers, but a good job of the defense. Wrapping him up, bring him down across the 25. Actually, that's where they'll spot him at the 25-yard line. Nice open field tackle by Patrick Dusky to bring him down for just a pickup of 2, and that'll bring up 4th down for the Panthers.
Yeah, going to be about 4th and 2 here, possibly 3 to get to where he needs to be, and GSL is electing to go for it here, of course, but the big thing is here now is find it within yourself, right? Offensive line, you need the biggest push you can get to keep this drive going.
4th and 3, wishbone backfield for GSL. Stifter under center. Takes a snap, turn, handoff, right side with it. Trying to get there. He'll stretch out. It's going to be close. Good double team tackle going low on that one. Believe that is that McCabe? Yeah, McCabe went low to take the legs out from Jaskowiak. They're trying to look at it. And it is enough for a first down. They won't bring out the chains. A pickup of 3 on 4th and 3 and a first down. So they overcome the 5-yard penalty to start off that set of downs, Adam, and they get the 15 they need, but it took all 4 plays and every inch to get it.
You know, and I'm nothing against the referees, but one thing I have seen that they have just decided not to do anymore is a measurement, you know? It's just unbelievable. That's a close call, but they're going to give it to them.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line at the Watertown-Mayer 22. Ball in the right hash, toss play left side. Leppo with it, trying to find a cutback lane, gets across the 20. Nice ankle dive in there. And again, number 77, Jackson Drahos, in on the tackle on that one up to the 19 is where they'll spot it. A pickup of 3 for Leppo left side.
Yeah, Leppo there just trying to get out as far as he could. Good outside containment block right there by Jaskowiak, but at the same time then, of course, the rest of the Watertown-Mayer team is just coming in, crashing down hard. Linemen got to try to, if you can, get out there a little bit, do a little more seal blocking, allowing that lane to really open up for Leppo.
Really seems like that weak side guys have really blown up a lot of the plays against GSL on this one. 2nd and 7, handoff right side. Jaskowiak cuts it inside. Stiff arms a man at the 15 to the 10 to the near side, to the numbers to the 5. And Jaskowiak is in with an extra stiff arm for measure on Lang to get into the end zone. It's a touchdown. It's a TD for MJ, and GSL is on the board. A 19-yard touchdown run for Jaskowiak.
Great blocking by the GSL offensive line and just sealing it off like we talked about what they could have done for Leppo on the other side. Here they do a great job of it on the right side for Jaskowiak. And Jaskowiak, too, even kind of gave a little let up on the run just to get an extra stiff arm in as he tramps into the end zone there. And, of course, with that touchdown means only $20 from Core Trust Bank to the Panther Booster Association for a grand total of $280.
And the Panthers are going to try for an extra point here. Kettner is on. Rushmeyer to hold in the mist, but the wind is to his back. This end of the field gets a snap. Kick is, wow, that thing's going to hit the school at that pace. It is up and it is good. So 2:24 left to go in the first quarter on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. Score reads GSL 7, Watertown-Mayer nothing. You're listening to East Central District Football on KGLB.
Save money through energy efficiency and energy conservation rebates. Visit the Glencoe Light and Power Commission website at glencoelightandpower.com to get started. Proud to serve you and to support our local schools and students. It's the Glencoe Light and Power Commission, a leader in renewable energy and energy conservation.
When it comes to building or remodeling at your home or business, make your first call to Steve Schauer & Sons Construction between Silver Lake and Glencoe. Steve and his crew are licensed and bonded and have been serving satisfied customers for years. They can help you whether you're building new or remodeling. See them for homes, garages, additions, light commercial work, and more. They'll take care of your project from cement to finish. Check the white pages for Steve Schauer at 327-3170. Trust all your building projects to Steve Schauer & Sons Construction between Silver Lake and Glencoe.
64 yards, 10 plays, 19-yard touchdown run by Mitch Jaskowiak, his 11th rushing touchdown of the season. The extra point from Kettner up and good at the wind of the back with 2:24. That drive took 4:47. Off the clock, GSL finds themselves in the lead over Watertown-Mayer on this heavy mist night at Stevens Seminary Stadium. Time for another kickoff brought to you by St. Concedes. Kettner to kick it off. Going left to right with the wind to his back. Gets another good boot into this one. That'll go all the way into the end zone. Oh, that nearly went through the back of it. Kettner with his second touchback of the season. And again, Watertown-Mayer starts 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Hey, that's what GSL's got to take advantage of, right? When you've got an opportunity there to kick it out there and make sure that they don't start until they're 20, that's huge. And so GSL is doing a great job right now of utilizing some of the elements, working together and making sure they're getting down this field, but also putting Watertown-Mayer as far back into their own zone as they can.
So it's 1st and 10 at their own 20. They'll send 3 wideouts to the right. Ball center of the field. Shotgun formation for Rundell. Lang is to his right. Takes a snap. Handoff. Lang up the middle with it. Cuts it through across the center. Up to the 25-yard line is where he's brought down. Jaskowiak helping out at the end of that tackle. A pickup of 5 for Lang.
Good job. GSL still coming down, making that finishing tackle, but a good push right now by Watertown-Mayer, getting 5 yards on that run. That's a pretty good run right there.
So it's 2nd and 5. Ball middle of the field. 3 wideouts to the right. Shotgun formation. Tight end left side of the line. Running back off to the right of Rundell is Lang. Quick swing pass out right side. McCabe catches it behind the line of scrimmage. Makes a nice little cut move. Gets across the 25 up to the 30 to the 31 and a pickup of 6 and a first down.
As this game progresses on and as the rain continues to fall or mist or whatever you want to call it, but as also the grass continues to get more wet, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that football. Yes, they got a towel out there. They can wipe it off, but still, it gets a little slimy. And if they're not holding it high and tight, you're going to get a guy that's going to come in and wrap hard. He might hit that ball out. So everyone's got to be ready at all times or continue to hold on to that ball.
Slanted eye formation. McCabe is the fullback, I guess you would call it, in this pistol formation. Lang, the deep guy. They're going to do a toss play left side. Lang with it, trying to stretch it out to the near side across the 30 up to the line of scrimmage. And a good job by pursuit by GSL's defense there to stonewall him at the 34-yard line for just a pickup of 3 left side.
A good job, complete shift and complete scrape by the entire backfield right there. Wanis is there, Leppo is there, Peterson is there, Rushmeyer is there. Everybody, of course, doing a great job just trying to scrape down as far as they possibly could. That run could have been a little bit more potent there, but GSL did a good job stopping it.
2nd and 7, ball on the left hash. 2 wideouts to the left. Donovan, slot left, wide left. Mueller, ball on the left hash with that slanted eye formation. Handoff, Lang up the middle, trying to cut it right side off a guard. Not much there. Gets stood up, doesn't get a whistle, and he tries to spin away. Nearly got across the 35. Brought down to 36, and if he had recognized that a little bit sooner, Adam, he could have been off to the races right side.
Yeah, because he kind of ran into a pile, and I think he noticed that nobody was really actually tackling him. They were tackling the blockers, and Irichetta and Mikolajczyk do a good job of finally noticing it as well as he spins out of it, able to bring him down before he got off to the races.
Do have to snap the ball at least one more time. 30 seconds left to go in this opening quarter. Shotgun formation, 3rd and 5. 4 wideouts, 2 to each side. Running back to the right of the quarterback. Rundell takes the waist-high snap. 4-man rush. Pressure coming. Lipke's got him. Rundell trying to hold on to it. Single leg. Rundell steps out. No, they'll say his forward progress was stopped. And Lipke with the sack back at the 25-yard line. A loss of 11 on the play.
Beautiful job by Brett Lipke here. He does a good job still setting up as if he's kind of going to go into a spy and then just bum rushes in there. Does a good job wrapping up the quarterback and bring him down. And of course, with that sack means another $20 from Pro Auto and Transmission of Glencoe for a grand total of $100 to the Panther Booster Association.
And that'll do it for the first quarter of action. The Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. GSL leads 7-0 over Watertown-Mayer. Back in 60 seconds. 60 seconds.
Compeer Financial of Glencoe wishes farmers a safe and bountiful harvest. As you plan for next year's growing season, give me, Jason Fink, your local financial officer for Compeer Financial, a call at 320-510-0054 to see how I can help you with financial solutions that make your goals possible, or visit Compeer.com today. Don't just set your goals, go get them.
Compeer Financial ACA is an equal credit opportunity lender and provider. Copyright 2020, all rights reserved.
For an outrageously great buffet, make sure you stop at Unhinged Pizza in Glencoe. The buffet is available every day for lunch or dinner. Stop by for their always good pizzas, crazy good chicken, salad bar, and more. Plus, you can have a pizza delivered to your home or business throughout the local area. Place your order online at unhingedpizza.com. Plus, have your event catered for any occasion. Treat your family to Unhinged Pizza, right off Highway 212 East in Glencoe.
7-0 lead in favor of GSL over Watertown-Mayer. First play of the second quarter with the wind to their back, and a wise choice by Watertown-Mayer, letting that clock run out in the first quarter. So they have the wind to their back, and it's going to be Ashton Hexel to punt it from his own 10-yard line. Back deep to receive for GSL is Braxton Strike. He stands at his own 35. Wind is to the back of the punter. He'll put a nice one away, a high spiral. It'll hop at the 40. Roll, take a roll across the 35, across the 30, and up to the 26-yard line is where it'll stop. Nice job on the punt there from Hexel. Let's try and flip the field. 1st and 10 at their own 26 for GSL with 11:50 left to go in the first half. GSL leading those 7-0. Watertown-Mayer moved the ball on their first drive, ended up turning it over on downs. GSL scored on their first drive, and then Watertown-Mayer just punted it away on their second drive. This is only the second drive of the game for the Panthers, but now they're going into the wind, although Mr. Adam Dahman, that's not a huge factor for GSL, who had 10 plays and 10 rushes on the opening drive.
No, but again, wind in your face now, rain in your face could be a factor.
It's a heavy mist out here at Stevens Seminary Stadium. Ball on the right hash, 1st and 10, turn hand off, left side with it. Lepple trying to find a hole, couldn't find one initially. Creates one, gets across the 25, up to the 29-yard line for a pickup of 3, left side for Bo Lepple. Of course, this team, if you listen week 1 or week 3, there's been a lot of changes offensively for this team. Panthers started off in a shotgun formation, reverted back to their wishbone offense about midway through the season. Made some changes to the offensive line, Adam, that happened 2 weeks ago, and since then, this offense has been a lot more productive for the Panthers.
Yeah, they brought in guys going both ways instead, trying to put a little bit more power out there, and they found a way to make it work.
2nd and 7, wishbone backfield, Hearn hand off, right side with it, Jaskowiak looking for room. He's got it across the 30 to the 35 to the 40, outside the numbers, and knocked out of bounds in front of the Watertown-Mayer bench. We'll see where they spot him. He's up to the 44-yard line for a pickup of 15 for Jaskowiak, right side.
Yeah, beautiful job right there by the offensive line, seal blocking in, coming down hard on their targets, and then Jaskowiak just getting outside, bumping out a little bit, putting on some of the burners there, able to scoot out of bounds, but picks up another big first down for GSL.
1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line, going right to left into the teeth of this, about 5 to 10 mile per hour wind we've had here tonight. Yeah, it's still breezy. The seats are all very moist if you haven't had a blanket or an umbrella over you. Wishbone backfield, turn hand off up the middle right side. They did a fake pitch left side to Jaskowiak, but the defense for the Royals there to stuff Lepple at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play on the dive right side.
Yeah, right there, Lepple just couldn't quite get through there. A lot of congestion in the middle right there. And
they actually lost a 1.
Oh, yeah, they did lose as a 1. Okay. But, yeah, still, a lot of congestion up the middle right there. Watertown-Mayer just did a good job of bringing the house up the middle there and saying you got to beat us somewhere else.
2nd and 11. Long time getting this play in. Play clock down to 15 as Stifter gets into the huddle with it. Break the huddle with 10 on the play clock. Wishbone backfield once again with Higgins as the fullback. Lepple and Jaskowiak the deep guys. Play clock down to 4. Stifter under center. Takes a snap. Toss play right side. Jaskowiak with it. Nice block by Lepple, but a good job of the defense scraping down on that one and tripping Jaskowiak up before he could turn the corner. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, just a gain of 1 on the play for Jaskowiak, and that looked like that could have been a lot more, Adam.
Yeah, it definitely looked as if they were going to maybe make something big happen there, but Watertown-Mayer just came down hard, able to really snuff it out right away and not allow Jaskowiak anywhere to go.
Brings up 3rd and 10 at their own 46-yard line, going right to left. Big 3rd down and 10 for the Panthers. Converted a couple of 3rd downs on that opening drive, converted a couple, and did convert 1 4th down as well as the heavy mist continues here at Stevens Seminary Stadium. I formation backfield, the flanker left side, and Lepple takes a snap, play action, rolling to his left, looking to pass, has a man. He's going to turn and run with it. Stifter near side across the 45, and he'll be tackled shy of the 1st down at midfield. A pickup of 6 on the play for Stifter. And actually, I think, Adam, that was the right choice, as the coverage down the field was very good on the receivers Baumgarten and Butcher. And it brings up a 4th and 5 for GSL. Their own 49 punt team's going to come out.
Yeah, you're exactly right. There was no option for Stifter to throw to. Really good coverage by Watertown-Mayer, so he just elects to kind of roll it out, play the fake a bit, but then just tucks and runs, but couldn't quite get down far enough for that 1st down.
McCabe will be back to receive. Punting in GSL. They'll punt from their own 38-yard line. Bobbled snap, pick it up, running with it right side, still looking to punt. No, trying to stiff arm, and now he'll be tackled and brought down for a loss on the play of 9. That one was blown up from the beginning. A bobbled snap, trying to catch it there, was Gavin Pop. Could not hold on to it, and it's a big turnover on downs.
Yeah, Pop there just couldn't quite hold on to it. The ball kind of slipped through his hands, and coaching staff realizes that the ball was a little wet there too, and just nothing you can do there. He did what he had to do. He got the ball back and tried to make something happen, but Watertown-Mayer able to sniff it out.
They'll start at the GSL 40-yard line. Slanted eye, power backfield, and this pistol will hand it off. McCabe searching for room left side, finds a little bit, gets across the 40, and he'll get up to the 37-yard line for a pickup of 3 left side. Brings up 2nd and 7, but great starting field position here for the Royals of Watertown-Mayer. An opportunity for them to try and tie this game up, Adam.
Yeah, Royals here are going to do everything they possibly can here as we're into the second quarter, like you said, with 8:21, like 20 here to play, and they got to find a way to get back into this game a little bit. They're only down one score, so they're not out of it, but still, GSL had a lot of momentum here so far in this game.
So it's 2nd and 8, shotgun formation. That pistol, I should say, slanted eye to the right, 2 wide outs to the right, ball in the left hash. Rundell takes the chest high snap. He play actions, looking to pass, has time, pressure coming, flushed out to his right, still looking to throw. Rundell's going to run near side. Lipke is there. He'll get across the 40 and brought down. I think they'll spot him right about the original line of scrimmage of the 37, so no gain, no loss, no sack on that play for the Panthers. And that'll bring up now a 3rd and 7, maybe 3rd and 6. Now they have 3rd and 7 for Watertown-Mayer. The heavy miss continues here at Stephens Seminary Stadium. We're happy to be in the press box tonight.
Yeah. Good job, though, right there by Lipke, just running down the quarterback and just able to really pull him down before he could really hurt you there. And now a big 3rd down coming up for Watertown-Mayer.
Play clock down to 7 as the Royals break the huddle. 3 wideouts wide to the left. Ball in the right hash, running back off to the left. Play clock down to 2. Rundell takes the chest high snap, rolls to his left, looking to pass, has time, flips it out far side. It is incomplete. And at that point, actually, Adam, if Rundell, and his legs might have been a little gone from the previous play, it looked like he had a nice wedge of blockers, worst-case scenario, if you wanted to run that left side, but instead incomplete on the pass, and that brings up 4th down. The Panthers' defense stands tall. It looks like the punt team is coming out from the GSL 37.
Yeah, punt team coming out here. Kind of surprised. I thought with being this far over the 50 here, I thought maybe they would go for it, but they're electing to punt.
You're going to try and pin the Panthers deep in their own territory. Strike back to receive. Hexel the punt from his own 49. Strike stands at his 10. Backing up inside of it now. He's up to the 5. So we might want to tell him he's getting a little too far back. Hexel the punt. It is off the side of his foot to the near sideline. That might be about a 2-yard net, depending upon where they end up stopping. It'll be at the 26-yard line. So great field position for the Panthers. Just an 11-yard, from where that punt was, a 10-yard net. So the Panthers get away with the bad snap on the punt play, and they get the ball 1st and 10 at their own 24. With 7:44 left to go in this first half. Still 7-0 GSL leading over Watertown-Mayer on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard.
Yeah, just an unfortunate event there, just off the side of the foot. That can hurt you a little bit. Now GSL, better field position what they could have been.
Wishbone backfield, ball on the left hash, turn, hand off right side. Nice cut inside by Jaskoyak across the 25 and brought down to the 29-yard line for a pickup of 5 on 1st down. For Jaskoyak, who already unofficially 11 carries for 83 yards in this first half of action already for the Panthers. Of course, the 19-yard touchdown run. That's got the only score of this game.
At GSL right now, playing hard, playing together, winning the battle of the trenches right now, and that's what's got them up so far in this game.
Heavy mist falling here at Stephens Seminary Stadium. Wishbone backfield, turn, handoff, dive play up the middle. Higgins with the carry across the 30 up to the 32-yard line. For him, a pickup of 3. Didn't see him get involved a lot in the offense last week. Always seems to be, we're always kind of waiting. Normally first half, GSL doesn't give him a lot of carries. Second half is when he comes into form in that fullback position in this wishbone backfield.
Yeah, good to see him get involved here a little bit earlier in the game, of course. It's been kind of quiet for him, but that's just him handling the ball, right? The guy is unbelievable when he gets out there blocking.
3rd and 2, turn handoff, Jaskoyak right side with a good flush down by the defense, but Jaskoyak's second effort's going to get him close to, if not a 1st down on that 3rd and 2.
Going to be close.
Far spot, looks like he might be a half-yard short.
Yeah, I think so.
4th down, yeah. They didn't bring the chains out or anything.
The ref even kind of he gave a little extra jab. I thought he was going to give it the forward motion, but he just goes up with it. And yeah, like I said, the refs these days, they are terrified to do the chain gang out there on the field.
4th and inches. Panthers keep their offense out on the field in this heavy mist on this Wednesday night here in Glencoe. Turn handoff, Jaskoyak right side with it, trying to extend the ball out late. He'll get the 1st down with that late extension. A good double-leg drive-through, but a nice stretch by Jaskoyak, realizing late that he needed to do it. He did, and he gets the 1st down, a pickup of 1 on that one, and he had to fight for every inch. It looked like he was going to get it easy at him, but then defense came crashing in for the Royals.
Good job by Jaskoyak there, noticing that he was a little short and he had to stretch it out, but he does a nice little power move there, stretches himself out and picks up a first down.
1st and 10 at their own 35. Ball on the right hash, turn, handoff. Jaskowiak up the middle with it, bounces it left side off guard, gets across the line of scrimmage up to the 38, and then driven backwards at that point. A pickup of 3 on the carry for Jaskowiak. Clock rolling here with 5.5 minutes left to go in this first half. 7-0 the lead in favor of GSL. Actually, pick up a, wow, that's almost all the way up to the 39. Pick up a 4, excuse me. The only touchdown GSL scored late in the first quarter. 19-yard touchdown run by Jaskowiak. Been a very quick first half so far in this game. Ball sent to the field. We're under 5 minutes left to go now in this first half. Wishbone backfield, 2nd and 6. Toss play left side, a little bobble on the snap. Trying to get to the outside is Lepple, but a good job by the defense blowing that play up. Lang, along with Connor Donovan, blowing that play up, and it's going to be a loss back to the 35-yard line, a loss of 4 for Lepple on that toss play left side.
Yeah, Lepple there just little falter in the blocking scheme right there. Some good pressure by 2 guys in the backfield again for Watertown-Mayer against Lepple. And then Lepple, too, like you said, just couldn't place his feet in there, slips on the grass. It kind of brings up a nice chunk. So as we're going to start to see more and more of this rainfall, that field's going to get a lot more slick and a lot more muddy out there.
Mentioned a heavy miss, and GSL is going to use a timeout here with 4:20 and counting left to go. Haven't used it quite yet. Run the play clock all the way down to 1, and there it is. With 4:17 left to go in the first half. GSL leads 7-0 over Watertown-Mayer. The Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. Timeout, Panthers.
This timeout is brought to you by Bergman Interior, serving the Glencoe, Hutchinson, Waconia, and Winstead areas. During their beautiful fall event, get special financing for 18 months. We've got you covered at Bergman's.
Thanks again to Bruce and Deb for sponsoring timeouts all season long. Weather is not exactly ideal. Appreciate those that are in the stands. Appreciate you listening wherever you may be on this Wednesday night. It is MEA week.
Yep.
So it is a Wednesday night for football. I have to remind myself I have to go to work tomorrow since it's still Thursday.
Fun.
Not used to that.
Yeah, I hear ya.
Throws you off every year.
Well, normally, too, sometimes on these nights, we always, being a weeknight yet, too, sometimes you get the farming community that's still out there, but with the rain now, they shut them down for a bit. But, hey, they need a well-deserved break here as well, as they've been putting a lot of man-hours in throughout the days and even into some of the nights here. So just happy everyone's home safe and tuning in wherever they might be.
Yep, exactly. Appreciate you for listening. 7-0 the lead in favor of GSL. 4:17 left to go in this first half. Slanted I formation, a flanker right side, a split end right side is Jaskowiak standing up on the right side of the line, ball on the left hash. Play action rolling to his right, pressure coming, getting flush, Stifter looking to pass, has time, cocked the right arm back, and then 2 defenders came sprinted up on him and a sack. Beautifully done in the open field. Jackson Drahos, one of the 2 guys in on that play to bring down Stifter, a loss of 5, and the punt team comes out for the Panthers.
Yeah, just good job by Watertown-Mayer, making sure that they had everybody covered there on the options that they had to throw to for GSL. And Stifter, too, trying to roll out just to see if he can get somebody to break away. And I don't know if he thought, I'm going to maybe run, but I don't know if he just didn't realize how close those guys were to him. And they've stuck him pretty good.
Well, they put the foot in the ground. They got there. Now Gavin Pop on to punt. We'll see how he handles this snap. He bobbled the last one. Gets it clean. He gets the steps. The kick is away. It's a short end-over-end kick. It'll roll across midfield. Into that win, and they'll stop finally at the Watertown-Mayer 41-yard line. So able to get a little positivity on that punt. 3:24 left to go in the first half. Score still reads GSL 7, Watertown-Mayer nothing on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. Watertown-Mayer's offense trying to find a little bit of rhythm. They had it initially in that first drive, but the Panthers made enough adjustments to shut it down then the remainder of the first half. Shotgun 4 wide, 2 to each side, ball on the left hash, running back Lang to the right, other quarterback Rundell. Man in motion coming across is McCabe. They'll hand it off to him on a jet sweep to the right side, looking to Faroum. He will not find it, and Bo Reppel will spear him down to the ground for a pickup of 1. Oh, he was trying to stretch, and we could You and I could see it from our angle here, Adam. You just saw Lepel kind of peeking, and you knew a big hit was coming.
Connor Donovan just did not have a chance against Lepel, as Lepel is just juking, jiving, throwing him all over, gets around him, like you said, peeks around him, and he just kind of gave the peekaboo, and then comes in and just does a nice spear down tackle. Beautiful job by Bo Lepel.
2nd and 9, ball on the right hash, 4 wideouts, 2 to each side. Running back off to the left, they'll put McCabe in motion again, this time right to left, takes the waist-high snap. Rundell has time, looks, he's going to step up into the pocket, trying to break away. He's swung down. He'll get a pickup. Iracheta brings him down. It'll be a pickup of 3 when all is said and done for Rundell on that play.
Good job by Iracheta holding on to him. It's going to get hard, too, sometimes to hold on to these guys with it being so slick out there, but just a beautiful job by him, pulling him down, making sure he can't go anywhere.
3rd and 6 on this heavy, misty night on a Wednesday here at Stevens Seminary Stadium. 3rd and 6 for Watertown-Mayer. Ball on the right hash at their own 46-yard line. Need to get to the GSL 48 for a first down. Shotgun 4 wide, 2 to each side. Ball on the right hash. Lang, the running back, off to the left of the quarterback. Rundell takes the knee-high snap, looking to pass. Now tapping his hands. Pump fakes, rolls to his right, flips it out near side. It is caught. Stayed on his feet is McCabe. First down and out of bounds. Across the 40 to the 38. And that was ever so close to being picked off by Jaskoliak on the under coverage. What a good pass and catch and a first down, a pickup of 15.
Big pickup for a first down there by Watertown-Mayer. Mikolajczyk almost able to get a fingertip on that too, but the coaching staff here for GSL really letting the referees know, hey, there's got to be a holding call on that, which they got pretty tight in there too a little bit, so no call made, but big first down for Watertown-Mayer.
1st and 10 at the GSL 39 with the wind to their back. Rundell takes the waist-high snap, hands off, Lang left side with it, got a couple of lead blockers, bounces it to the outside across the 40 up to the 36-yard line for a pickup of 3 on the carry left side.
Nice job, Carter Rushmeyer just coming up, sitting patiently, waiting for him to hit the line, and then comes in hard with a beautiful tackle, just sticking him again low and in the thigh pads. That's where you got to be too, right? Lower you hit, the harder they're going to fall.
Minute 35 and counting left to go in this first half. Watertown-Mayer's got to show a little bit more hurry up here if they want to try and get to the end zone. They do have 3 timeouts. Shotgun 4 wide, 2 to each side. Ball on the left hash. Rundell with the running back McCabe next to him now, right side. Takes the waist-high snap, looking to pass. He's looking for a screen out to McCabe. He'll flip it out to him eventually. McCabe catches it. He'll get out of bounds. Actually lose a yard or 2 on that screen play. They went left side, and that's one, Adam, where you could tell as soon as McCabe was in the backfield, everyone knew something was up, and they were, in fact, saw a couple defenders jumping in that passing lane initially.
Yeah, and Iracheta just breaks through, right? And the one thing you hope for when you're that guy that breaks through like that is, oh, man, this feels like a screen. I hope the guys are ready behind me, right? Because I'm just going to keep putting pressure on them. Good job. Made him scramble a little bit. Beautiful job by the defense converging on that screen.
3rd and 7 for Watertown-Mayer. Ball on the left hash. 3 wideouts to the right. Ball on the left hash. Takes this waist-high snap. Looking to pass. His Rundell stands tall in the 4-man rush. Has time. Finds a man. Across the middle is Connor Donovan. He'll get the first down across the 25 up to the 20-yard line and make it the 19 is where he's brought down for a pickup of 17.
A little bit of a pick play there by the pattern that Watertown-Mayer runs, and did a good job. Warnes and Peterson coming across, kind of got mixed up on who should continue on the path of what the receiver went. Started on one guy, left a guy open. Big first down picked up here by Watertown-Mayer.
Timeout called by Watertown-Mayer. The minute 5 left to go. It'll be 1st and 10 for them at the GSL 19-yard line, but it's a 7-0 lead in favor of GSL on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. Timeout, Royals.
This timeout is brought to you by Bergman Interiors, serving the Glencoe, Hutchinson, Waconia, and Winstead areas. During their beautiful fall event, get special financing for 18 months. We've got you covered at Bergman's.
7-0 lead in favor of GSL. They scored on their first drive of the game. They've moved it their last 2 drives, but haven't been able to finish. One a bad punt snap, fumbled snap on the punt, and the other one a punt, but Watertown-Mayer got the ball at 3:24. We're down to now a minute 5 left to go. 2 timeouts remaining for each side. Ball on the left hash at the GSL 19 with the wind to their back. Now remember, they do have a good kicker in Ashton Hexel. Made 4 field goals in their game against Litchfield and helped get them that big victory.
And they've got a good win behind them as well, so they're not afraid to utilize him if they have to.
Feel they're in field goal range with the way things are right now. Pistol formation, slanted eye to the right, 2 wideouts to the right. Rundell takes the snap, rolls to his right, looking to pass, has time in the pocket, near side with it. He will run out of bounds at the 18 for a pickup of 1.
Good job, though, still defensively, scraping across, getting away from those blockers, able to come down. Lipke just does a great job of just continuing to crash down towards the GSL sideline here, running the quarterback out of bounds and making sure he doesn't get a big yard.
57 seconds left to go, and Rundell running out of bounds also saves the timeout for the Royals in that situation. At the GSL 18, ball now on the right hash. Rundell is a righty, so we'll keep that in mind here with 2 wideouts to each side, 4 total. McCabe in the backfield again to the right of Rundell. They'll put Lang in motion left to right. They're going to fake it to him, looking to swing pass it out, but here Chetta had Rundell. Rundell stays on his feet, still near side. Lipke gets him. He'll get him down, out of bounds at the 25-yard line for a loss of 7 on the play. A lot of sizzle to that one, but a good job by the Panthers to not bite on the lot of pretty stuff that was thrown their way.
Yeah, great job by GSL's defense, staying home with their options, making sure they're not biting anything, but great job as well. Irachetta, a lot of rush in the backfield there, putting some pressure, and then Lipke able to get in there as well. Beautiful job by the defensive line here tonight.
Brings up 3rd and 16 with 50 seconds left to go in this first half. Ball on the right hash. 2 wideouts to the left, slanted eye pointed to the left, ball on the right hash, takes a snap, Rundell rolling to his left, has time, now the pressure comes, he gets flushed, he flips it out to the far side, McCabe with it, back at the 20-yard line, he'll get tackled and brought down, out of bounds. On that one, he'll get back to the original line of scrimmage, the 19-yard line, so a pickup of 6 to McCabe.
Great job, Butcher gets in there right away, putting pressure once again, spinning around, trying to get that quarterback, Rundell, can't get in there enough. Pass goes out, but beautiful job as well by the secondary, and Peterson coming in hard, making that tackle, and now a big 4th down, which looks to be the kicking team coming out.
Hexel is out. It'll be on the left hash. Appears to be a 37-yarder from the left hash. Rundell, the quarterback, will hold. Snap is there, down on the tee. It's a low scud missile above the crossbar, and it's good. That didn't get more than 15 feet above the ground at any point, but it got there, and it stayed above the crossbar, and it's good. So at 39 seconds left to go in this first half, the Royals get on the board. Now the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard, it now reads GSL 7, Watertown-Mayer 3. We're back after this.
Glencoe Regional Health offers urgent care daily, including holidays and weekends from 8 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. No appointment is needed. Urgent care is located at the hospital entrance in Glencoe. Just walk in. Glencoe Regional Health, quality, convenience, personal care.
With fall harvest around the corner and freeze up soon, Norwalk Dirt and Drainage understands the short window of opportunity and wants to ensure your fall projects are completed. Adam and his crew at Norwalk Dirt and Drainage would like to thank you, the farmer, for your support and the opportunity to earn your trust. For all your fall excavating needs, call the contractor on your side. Norwalk Dirt and Drainage. Insured and experienced, it's Norwalk Dirt and Drainage in Silver Lake.
Oh, the 37-yard. Low line drive, field goal up and good for Hexel. Makes it 7-3 in favor of GSL with 39 seconds left to go in this first half. We'll see if Hexel with the wind to his back can put this one over the crossbar or not. That one is definitely going to the end zone, and it does land on the back line, just to the right of the goalpost. So it'll be 1st and 10 at their own 20 for GSL. We've seen the wind be a factor, especially here on the kickoff game in this one, Adam.
Yeah, definitely. We knew it was going to be strong. We knew that whoever had it in their favor, it was going to do something, especially on the kickoff side. It showed right there, too. Both kickers able to put it into the end zone. So, again, keeping it at the 20-yard line. And now GSL with 39 seconds here, see what they can do.
Leading by a score of 7-3. They are going to bring out they're going to take a knee, send it to the half with a 7-3 lead. I was about to guess as much since the coaches had just left the press box. There's the kneel down by Stifter, and unless Watertown-Mayer wants him to snap it a couple more times with Coach Phillips, he does not. That's going to send us to the half. GSL will get the ball first in the second half as they did win the toss. So they'll get the ball first in the second half, but they'll have a 7-3 lead over Watertown-Mayer on this heavy, misty night at Stevens Seminary Stadium. Hold on. Well, Panthers are walking towards the... Unless Watertown-Mayer really wants to call a timeout. GSL's not going to run any more plays. That'll do it for the first half. Had to wait there as it seemed to be like a stalemate between the two sidelines. Neither one wanting to sprint off the field. There you go. That will do it for the first half of action. The Panthers find themselves in the lead against Watertown-Mayer. They lead by a score of 7-3. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back. We'll get you your Gutter Helmet of Minnesota halftime report. We're back in 2 minutes here on KGLB.
Never clean your gutters again.
It may be the most hated chore in America, cleaning the gutters. Get off the ladder and get Gutter Helmet. With the Gutter Helmet lifetime warranty, you'll never clean your gutters again, and if they clog, Gutter Helmet will clean them for free. Gutter Helmet can be installed over existing gutters, but if you need new gutters, then get the Glencoe Designer Series gutters. These exclusive designs will look amazing on your home. Get a free estimate at gutterhelmetmn.com.
Gutter Helmet guaranteed for life.
Feel your best with a stop at Pure Life Chiropractic and Wellness Center in Glencoe. Hi, I'm Dr. Nick Johnson, offering treatments for low back pain, neck pain, headaches, athletic injuries, allergies, knee and foot pain, and more. Dr. Jordan Carstensen is also on staff providing quality chiropractic treatments. Also see us about the Ideal Protein Weight Loss Program that really works. Visit PureLifeGlencoe.com to find out more. That's Pure Life Chiropractic and Wellness Center on 10th Street in Glencoe.
For a delicious night out, visit the Lusaline Lodge in Watertown. They invite you to stop in and check out their new menu. They're open 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. They also offer catering as well. Lusaline Lodge is currently hiring for all positions and will provide training. It's Watertown's gathering place for family and friends. Check out their website, lusalinelodge.com, or visit them at 305 Lewis Avenue South in Watertown.
When you make the right decision, it feels good. Like choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Larry Anderson is here to help you select the right protection. Larry will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Larry Anderson, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call him. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back, everyone, to Stevens Seminary Stadium. Heavy mist continues to fall. They've got the flag football youth teams out on the field right now. They are running around. And GSL, very happy with their first half of action. They lead by a score of 7-0. Watertown-Mayer had the ball first in this game, moved it down the field at them, but then stalled out once they got to the GSL 36-yard line. They turn it over on downs. Panthers make the big stop, and then Panthers march down the field 64 yards. On 10 plays, all rushes, and then Jaskowiak 19 yards to the end zone.
Yeah, GSL came out strong, came out hard. They decided, hey, we gotta do everything we can to put this team down into a funk right away, right? Well, they found a way to move that ball down the field, get into that end zone. It's a good way to start out a game. Stalled a little bit, but still, great way to start the game, and of course, put Watertown in that state of mind like, oh no, what do we got going on here?
Yep, then both teams' punts would ensue, but GSL in their second drive would add a snap that would be fumbled when he was trying to make the punt happen. Caught it, but wasn't able to hold on to it, and gave Watertown-Mayer great field position, 1st and 10 at the GSL 40, but then a 3-and-out for Watertown-Mayer. Defense came up huge there, Adam.
Yeah, defense came in hot, just did a fantastic job of slowing it down and not allowing much for Watertown-Mayer. So it's beautiful to see how they're just back and forth, ebb and flow, working with each other.
GSL would get the ball back at their own 24 after a shanked punt. They'd move the ball up to about midfield before they got stalled out on their drive, have to punt it back. Watertown-Mayer gets it at their own 41, then 9 plays later. They settle for a 37-yard field goal, and Hexel, he nailed that field goal, but he hit a knuckleball that didn't get much higher than maybe 10 to 15 feet off the ground at any point.
And maybe it just looked like this to me, but you tell me if I'm wrong in this too, but they had time on the play clock. They could have taken their time a bit, but Hexel literally just got set, and boom, the snap was there. It was a low snap, too, a little bit,
yep.
And it set up so fast, but, hey, he came in hot, booted through, and like you said, an absolute missile that just goes way over the top of the crossbar.
So that made it 7-3, and that's the score, as it was a touchback on the kickoff, and GSL didn't just took a knee and called it the half. They lead by a score of 7-3 over Watertown-Mayer, and again, this is a big game for Watertown-Mayer, trying to keep themselves in contention for that 3 seed in the section. Some of the numbers from the first half: Mitch Skoyak for GSL, 14 carries for 90 yards and a touchdown. Bo Leppo, 5 carries for 4 yards. Jackson Sifter, 2 carries for 1. And Aaron Higgins, 1 carry for 3 yards in that first half of action for Watertown-Mayer. Albert Rundell was 7 of 14 passing for 55 yards in that first half. Wyatt McCabe, 5 receptions for 28 yards. Connor Donovan, 1 reception for 17. And John Mueller, 1 reception for 10 in the first half. Cole Lang, leading rusher for the Royals. He had 9 carries for 37 yards. Wyatt McCabe, 3 carries for 9 yards. And Albert Rundell, the quarterback, had 6 carries for negative 12 yards. A couple of those sacks coming into play on that one for GSL. But that's some of the numbers from the first half of action. I don't think anything really jumps out. Defense for the Panthers really coming up big in this game so far, Adam.
One of the big things, too, is Watertown-Mayer has done a good job on a couple of nice pass plays to get themselves a first down. But GSL has done a great job of really eliminating some of that passing game. Normally, that's been a strong point for Watertown-Mayer, too, is they can run the ball, but at the same time, too, throwing in some of them screen plays, some good blocking, but also giving that quarterback, Rundell, the time he needs to find some of those options downfield with some of those bigger receivers and tight ends and utilize them. But GSL's done a good job of really shutting it down, and it actually starts up with the defensive line, putting a lot of pressure in that backfield on Rundell and the Watertown-Mayer Royals, but then defensively, too, in the backfield there, Rushmeyer doing a good job. Mikolajczyk doing a good job. Erke just being all over. Peterson almost had an interception. Erke comes up with a big stop early in this game, too, tackling and making sure that ball didn't stay in the hands.
Yep, breaking up the pass on the 4th down. That it resulted in that turnover on downs in the initial drive of this game. 7-3 the lead in favor of GSL. They lead over Watertown-Mayer. Of course, a lot on the line for the Royals here tonight, trying to pick up a win to try and guarantee themselves that 3 seed that they had coming into the night in the QRF rankings. A loss will put things a little bit more up for grabs. We'll get you as many score updates as we can when we continue on, but that's your halftime report and stats brought to you by Gutter Helmet of Minnesota. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. We'll come back. We'll give you a rundown of what's happening around Section 2 AAA tonight when we come back in 3 minutes.
Marketplace Foods, your local hometown grocer in downtown Watertown, will save you on delicious fresh produce, dairy, fresh cut meats, and all your favorite frozen foods. Also visit the deli or pick up breads, cakes, pies, and more from the bakery department. See Marketplace Foods online at marketplacewatertown.com for exclusive ad specials. Marketplace Foods, a proud supporter of area athletics.
Through every phase of your business and personal life, Security Bank and Trust Company partners with you to achieve your goals. It's been that way for generations. From farm fields and dinner tables to boardrooms and city halls, their team is there to help. With Security Bank and Trust Company, you gain a trusted partner with 13 convenient locations, over 80 years experience, and financing as flexible as your needs. You can bank on them because they're growing together. Security Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Mumford Sanitation provides professional garbage and refuse removal and hauling services for the Glencoe area. They've been serving the community since 1925, and their commitment to excellence has earned them a reputation as one of the best garbage removal services in the area. They're a full-service refuse hauler. They offer roll-off containers for construction and cleanup, and they provide commercial, industrial, rural, and residential service. To find out more, visit mumfordsanitation.com. It's all at Mumford Sanitation, serving Glencoe and the surrounding area.
Dairy Queen in Glencoe invites you in for a great meal or a tasty treat every day of the week. Try their all-new Blizzards of the Month. It's an all-new menu of flavors with something for everyone, all blended with their world-famous creamy vanilla DQ soft serve. Stop in for a $6 lunch served every day till 4, and don't forget they have delicious bars and DQ cakes ready to go for any occasion. It's all at Dairy Queen in Glencoe. Fan food, not fast food.
Hi, I'm John Mockington of Johnny Rock's Body Shop in Glencoe. For over 23 years, I've been helping people get back on the road. Whether you're in need of something as basic windshield repair or as major full-service collision repair, I can help at Johnny Rock's Body Shop. I offer free estimates, work with all types of insurance companies, and offer lifetime guarantee workmanship. Give me, Johnny, at Johnny Rock's Body Shop a call today at 320-894-7664.
Located less than a mile and a half south of Oak Leaf Park on County Road 2, it's Johnny Rock's Body Shop, your auto body repair specialist.
When it comes to home building and remodeling, give Matthews Vashek Construction of Hutchinson a call. See them for general contracting, where they'll take care of you from the initial consultation to design to final completion. If you're thinking of remodeling, you're in luck. Remodeling is their specialty. Also see them for custom homes and light commercial work. To find out more, visit them on Facebook. For a free estimate, call 320-587-9669, 320-587-9669 for Matthews Vashek Construction in Hutchinson.
7-3 the lead in favor of GSL. We are at the half senior night, final game of the regular season for both of these teams' playoffs. Both teams in Section 2 AAA. This is the fourth of four matchups with Section 2 AAA teams for both of these squads. Big one here tonight, especially if you're a Watertown-Mayer trailing 7-3 at the half. They came into the night as the number 3 seed in Section 2 AAA. Here's how the other scores are going tonight for the scores we do have. Don't have an update on Annandale and Providence. Let me just double check one other spot on that, but I'm not seeing anything. It's not Annandale and Litchfield is who I meant to say. Some of the other scores from around the area. DC trying to keep their fight alive for the number 1 seed. They lead 20-7 at the half over New London Spicer in their game. Other games going on tonight in Section 2 AAA. Providence Academy leading over SMB by a score of 7-0, but last update on that one with 10 minutes left to go in the first half. Rockford leading 7-0 over Howard Lake Waverly Winstead right about halftime on that game. Foley leading over Holy Family Catholic 20-0. And as I mentioned, DC leading over New London Spicer 20-7. No update on the Annandale Litchfield game. That game is up in Annandale. I do have an inside source I may lean on to get some information on that game, as that one has a lot of importance to this game, as a Litchfield win or a loss dictates kind of what could end up happening, because if the results are the same between Litchfield and Watertown-Mayer, Watertown-Mayer will stay above them in the rankings, in the seats.
Yeah.
No matter what. Rockford is kind of a X factor at this point. Could Rockford jump up with a victory? Yeah, it's going to be close. I think they could with a win, and the other two lose, yes. But if everyone wins between the three of them, everything holds the same.
Yes.
If it's 2 losses and 1 win, or 1 and 2, 2 wins, 1 loss, there's a lot of variables in effect for tonight, and it'll be very interesting to see how things break down. But that's kind of the scores that we have at this time. 7-3 the lead in favor of GSL here over Watertown-Mayer, as the heavy mist continues to fall, and they've got the little kids with the flag football still out there. They'll be leaving the field shortly, as I think both teams are taking full advantage of being inside out of the rain for a little bit.
Yep.
As we're here at the half. So let's do this. We got a little extra time, so we're going to take an extra 3-minute timeout. 3-minute timeout. 7-3 GSL leads over Watertown-Mayer. We're back in 3 minutes here on KGLB.
Selling your home is a major decision, so take the worry out of the process with the help of Brian O'Donnell and his staff at Priority One Metro West Realty in Glencoe. Brian and crew have years of experience in the real estate field and would like to go to work for you selling your property, and will do all they can to find just the right buyer for your home or farm. Give Priority One a call or stop at their office on 10th Street in Glencoe. List your property with Priority One Metro West Realty in Glencoe.
Locally owned and operated, Ashley Furniture Home Store in Hutchinson, the #1 brand of furniture in America. They have a large inventory in stock and ready for immediate pickup or rapid delivery. Ashley Home Store, Highway 15 South in Hutchinson.
Bum's Family Restaurant in Glencoe offers daily breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. And don't forget about their famous beef commercial, rated the best beef commercial in the state by WCCO TV. Bum's Family Restaurant in Glencoe, where made from scratch is their recipe.
My Own Body Shop in Glencoe offers complete auto body repair, as well as free estimates, insurance work, glass replacement, quality work, restoration, custom painting, and pinstriping. Call Corey Popelka at My Own Body Shop today to schedule your appointment, 320-864-4964.
Hutchinson Health is proud to offer urgent care 7 days a week for athletic and sports injuries, as well as general health issues. Urgent care means better access to the immediate care you need. Find out more at hutchhealth.com. Hutchinson Health regular clinic hours are Monday through Friday, 8 till 5.
Cover it with quality, cover it with style, cover it with value, cover it beautifully
Hey, it's Rachel from Subway, here to tell you what's going on at your local Subway. As the refresh at Subway continues, we're excited to offer a new peppercorn ranch and Baja Chipotle sauce. Try them on your favorite sandwiches today. Have you used our mobile app to place your order ahead of time for in-store or curbside pickup? It's quick and convenient. Are you or your high schooler looking for a fast-paced, fun environment to work? We're hiring at both of our locations. Apply in-store or online at mysubwaycareer.com to be part of our team. We look forward to serving you soon at either of our convenient locations in Waconia or Watertown.
Compeer Financial of Glencoe wishes farmers a safe and bountiful harvest. As you plan for next year's growing season, give me, Jason Fink, your local financial officer for Compeer Financial, a call at 320-510-0054 to see how I can help you with financial solutions that make your goals possible, or visit Compeer.com today. Don't just set your goals, go get them.
Compeer Financial ACA is an equal credit opportunity lender and provider. Copyright 2020, all rights reserved.
Welcome back, everyone. Stevens Seminary Stadium as we get ready for the second half of action. Panthers will have the ball first in the second half. 7-3 to lead in favor of GSL over Watertown-Mayer. Reminder, we'll have a game Tuesday night. We don't know where GSL will be playing. Well, they'll be somewhere. GSL, of course, coming in pretty much locked into that 6th seed, as Holy Family is going to be the 7th seed. Those are things we know for sure coming into the night. And 1-2, we know will be either Providence Academy or DC between those two seeds. And then 3 through 5 still is a big variance that is in effect with that one. Don't have any score update from Litchfield and Annandale, but we did mention at the half it was a lead in favor of Rockford over Howard Lake Waverly Winstead in their game. 7-0 was the last update we had on that one. Rockford leading over Howard Lake Waverly Winstead. So a lot still up for grabs as we get ready for the second half. Hey, I did mention volleyball for GSL got the 3 seed in their north subsection. Should mention Watertown-Mayer, 3-time defending section champs for them in Section 5 AA. They get the top seed, but they've got Annandale as the 2 seed in that section in volleyball, and they were, of course, the conference champs in volleyball as well. So tip of the cap to the Royals in volleyball. They've really developed quite the program there in volleyball the last couple of years.
Yeah, good program. Awesome to see. Like I said, they've just done a great job with everything, and it's fun to watch these programs grow and progress, right, every single year. And you know, you talk about the talent that comes in through school and through the kids, but also think of what the time and effort that these coaching staffs have really done to continue to progress those kids to be the athletes that they become.
GSL will have the ball first in the second half. The heavy mist we've had pretty much throughout the entire game, Adam, continues. How much, we talked about turnovers and penalties being a big thing in this one. Yep. How important is that snap going to be not only for GSL but for Watertown-Mayer? Now their snaps in the shotgun were fine throughout that entire first half with the wet ball, but those transfers on the handoffs and especially those RPO plays, it becomes extremely huge in a wet night like we have tonight.
Yeah, it can be a huge factor of the game, right? And the biggest thing is making sure that when that ball comes off the field for you, when you're on defense and your ball comes to the sideline, it's taken care of, it's wiped off, it's held up so it's always dry. You got a guy that's got the towel down there making sure the ball is covered. That's a big thing. But then, too, you just got to make sure you concentrate a little bit more and tell yourself, hey, I got to make sure the transition from center to myself as the quarterback to myself to the running back. And, again, too, it'd be interesting to see. Watertown-Mayer likes to throw the ball, right? So it'd be interesting to see, too, how greasy that ball becomes. Can they hold on to it enough to make a good pass?
And also, can GSL keep the defensive pressure with that front 4 up again with Rundell? Because they've done a good job on the backside covering. Can they keep that pressure on Rundell, who's shown some good getaway ability at times and being able to fight through a couple of sack attempts?
Yeah, speedy guy, too, able to get around there. But GSL's just continue to put pressure on there. So how does Watertown-Mayer go in at halftime here? Do they make some of the necessary adjustments to make sure they can subdue that a little bit more, but then what are the adjustments that GSL has made to maybe say, hey, we know they may crash here more, so now do we implement a little bit more of a blitz this way with our Sam back? What are some of the things that we do to continue adding pressure if we can't utilize what we've been doing in the first half?
GSL will have the ball first to start the second half. They'll be going left to right with the wind to their back. It's time for another kickoff brought to you by Sankin Seeds. Sankin Seeds, right? You get your 2022 seed needs at Sankin Seeds in Broughton. Hexel to kick it off. He'll be going right to left into the wind. This will be the first kickoff we've seen into the wind tonight. Let's see if Hexel can battle. Now, my phone keeps telling me it's about 10, right around 10 mile per hour breeze, but it seems like more at those kickoffs, Adam.
Yeah, it sure does, and even how the
flag's pretty stiff in that south end zone. This kickoff will get away. Lepper will catch it. Bob will pick up at the 7, up the middle of the 15 to the 20, and he gets stood up there, keeps the legs churning. He'll fall forward. Ethan Damian with the tackle brings him down at the 21. So it's 1st and 10 at their own 21 for GSL, leading 7-3 on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. First drive of the second half as we're underway.
I'd say that was a really good boot yet into the wind like that, but you could tell how fast it just died and dropped in front of Leppo. Leppo thought it was going to kind of just come and hit him in the breadbasket, but it hits the fingertips and luckily didn't get away from enough where he could just pick it up and run it. But got to about the 21, just like getting a touchback, I guess.
1st and 10, Wishbone backfield, 5 down linemen for Watertown-Mayer. Hand off right side with it, Jaskowiak, ankle tackle and brought down, nicely done on that one. And again, Drahos out there again with another tackle on the play. Pickup will be generous and call it 1 for Jaskowiak to the right side.
And like I was saying here now, it's going to be fun to watch here how both these teams have gone in and tried to adjust themselves from what they were doing in the first half. Interesting to see how GSL adjusts offensively as well as defensively for Watertown-Mayer.
Wishbone backfield, Higgins the fullback, Jaskowiak and Leppo the deep guys. They'll hand it off, little fake left, go right with it. Jaskowiak met in the backfield, kept the legs churning, dives forward up to the 23 for another pickup of 1 on the play. But Adam, you were shaking your head there early on in that play.
Yeah, it just seemed like it progressed so slowly, and Jackson Stipter there just, I don't know if there's maybe a little miscommunication or whichever, and I understand it's kind of that fake handoff one way to the other way, but got to make it look athletic at least too, because otherwise you saw their center came in to Stifter there. Got to get quick and fast through that play.
3rd and 8 at their own 23-yard line. Takes a snap, play action, rolls to his left, stands tall in the pocket, flips it out far side. Jaskowiak catches it at the 28. He'll get a first down. Stiff-armed Lange gets the first down across the 30 to the 34. Pickup of 11 on the first official pass play of the game, and that one they find Jaskowiak out of the backfield.
Hey, beautiful job by Stifter there, just dropping back into the pass, into the pocket, still drifting just a little bit, but he had to kind of roll out with a little bit of pressure coming, but able to find Jaskowiak and does a nice little pass into him, and Jaskowiak once again tucking it high and tight, making sure he can get out there, put a stiff arm on, gets up a big first down.
1st and 10 at their own 34, going left to right with the wind to the back, opening drive of the second half. Wishbone backfield, Stifter under center, takes a snap, hand off up the middle with it. Higgins blasting through. He's going to get 10 and a first down before he gets brought down to the 45-yard line. Nice pickup of 11 for Higgins on that dive.
Yeah, great job by Higgins there, just hitting the fast button, right? Just coming through, blast out of a cannon, churning those feet as hard and as fast as he could, picks up another big first down for the GSL Panthers.
1st and 10 at their own 45, going left to right, opening drive of the second half. Ball on the left hash. 7-3 the lead in favor of GSL over Watertown-Mayer. Wishbone backfield again. Higgins the fullback. Leppo and Jaskowiak the deep guys. They hand it off to Leppo left side. Trying to peer through that line. Nothing happening. Gets stood up at the line. No gain for Leppo left side. And a good job kind of holding their spot defensively by Watertown-Mayer and then rallying to the ball, Adam.
Yeah, and just doing a good job of really clogging up that side of the holes, right? But, one thing we've noticed, Leppo's had a couple of runs here, but can't seem to get anything really going on his side of the line right there. So the offensive line on that side, got to make sure they get working together, continue to make sure they're doing the correct scheme, blocking scheme out there, and it'll eventually come.
Pop and Tearaway check in. So we're going to see the receiver set here. I-formation backfield, one wide out each side. Pop left, Tearaway to the right, ball on the left hash. Tight end right side is Butcher. Toss play right side with it to Jaskowiak. Jaskowiak has to stiff arm a man in the backfield and lunges forward. Just get back to the original line of scrimmage. Good job again defensively by the Royals, blowing that play up, and then good backside help on it. No gain for Jaskowiak.
Yeah, great job right there. Watertown-Mayer just coming in hot from behind, making sure they really were able to crash down on both sides there, and they just read it perfectly, right? Jaskowiak gets that pitch. They're going to come through, blasting through those gaps, and able to make a big tackle.
So it's 3rd and 10 at their own 45. Need to get to the Royal 45 for a first down. They've converted one third down already on this play. Butcher will be tight end left side, 2 wide out to the right. Pop wide right slot, right tailway. I formation backfield. Takes a snap. Blitz coming. Has time. Stands tall in the pocket. Rolls to his right. He flips it out near side. Incomplete. And there's a flag on the play as well. We'll see. I think they would just take the punt. Yeah, it'll probably be a hold. It's in the... And they moved it back to the 40. You know, if it's 10 yards from the 40 and I'm Watertown-Mayer, I may take that and bump them back to make it 3rd and 25. Are they going to accept it? They look over to Coach Phillips. Either be 4th and 10 and a punt or 3rd and 25. And, yeah, they're going to move them back.
Yeah, I think that's, smart thing to do, right? Put them further back here, too, because if you stop it, and you can stop them one time, they're going to punt again, and they might be even further back. So going to be interesting to see what GSL muscles up for a play here, but I think it's a smart play on Watertown-Mayer's part.
3rd and 25. GSL does have the wind to their back. Pop and Baumgarten check back in, so we'll see the wishbone backfield here with 8:36 left to go in the third quarter. 7-3 GSL leading. Panthers scored on their first drive of the game. Watertown-Mayer scored their field goal on their last drive of the first half. Wishbone backfield. Hand off, up the middle, right side. Jaskoyak breaks one tackle to 35, stiff arms a man at the 40, and he'll get knocked out of bounds across the 40 to the 43-yard line. A nice pickup of 13, but it was 4th and 25. And that gets Jaskoyak over 100 yards for the Knights.
Sorry, I'm just trying to listen here. There's a lot of screaming going on from the fans in the stands here, and what they're seeing, and even Coach Scott Chimpley was down here very animated as well, and I didn't get to really see what happened there unless you saw anything.
I didn't see anything more than normal. Punt team is out for GSL. They're looking for a player, looking for somebody. Do they have enough on the field? I think so. Pop.
Nope.
Arandia coming in late. Did GSL call a timeout?
Yes, they did.
Yep, Panthers will call a timeout here with 8:30 left to go in the third quarter. 7-3 the lead in favor of GSL over Watertown-Mayer. The Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard timeout, Panthers.
This timeout is brought to you by Bergman Interiors, serving the Glencoe, Hutchinson, Waconia, and Winston areas. During their beautiful fall event, get special financing for 18 months. We've got you covered at Bergman's.
4th and 12 upcoming. Punt with the wind to their back. That's the good news for GSL. But this opening drive showed little glimmers of life, but good job defensively, I'd say, from Watertown-Mayer on this drive, Adam.
Yeah, definitely. They found a way to really shut GSL down right now and not allow them to push anything down the field, right? And then now here, too, they get a big holding penalty, pushes them back. Jaskoyak tried to get some big yards there, just couldn't quite get it back to the line of scrimmage yet, but almost 10 yards, right? And then, or more than 10 yards. But then, of course, here now, too, on the punt, they got a player that just doesn't quite get out there in time either, and they got to, burn a timeout.
Could be an important timeout later on in this game.
Absolutely.
So back to receive is McCabe. He stands at his own 25. Popped the punt from his own 31-yard line. Does have the wind to his back. 4-down lineman for Looks like the guy on the far side lined up off sides. They don't call anything. The punt will get away. It is a high kick from Pop to the near sideline. Rolls inside the 20. Rolls into the end zone. Didn't find the slant to the ground, and it came running. It went into the end zone. We a touchback. 1st and 10 at their own 20 for Watertown-Mayer, and that was a very nice punt from Pop, using the wind to his advantage, but it just couldn't get a checkup on that roll.
It had enough spin to the inside on that it literally checked back up the field instead of just, like you said, finding the end of the crown there and falling off out of bounds.
So it's 1st and 10 at their own 20 for Watertown-Mayer. Third time this game they started at 1st and 10 at their own 20. 2 wideouts to the right, takes a shotgun snap, does Rundell, hand off, McCabe up the middle with it, finds a little bit of space, but gets stonewalled as he spins off the initial hit of Wanderson, brought down at the 22 for a pickup of 2.
Good job right there defensively. GSL coming down hard, making some good tackles there. That's exactly what you need here now. You got them deep within their territory. Got to make some big stops here.
2nd and 8 for Watertown-Mayer, going into the wind here at Stevens Seminary Stadium. 2 wideouts to the left. A pistol slanted eye to the left side of the line with the tight end right side of that line. Rundell takes the waist-high snap. Toss play left side. With it is McCabe, finding some room. Gets up to the 25. Breaks one ankle tackle. He's up to the 30 of a 1st down. Up to the 31-yard line and a pickup of 9 on the play for McCabe.
Good hard run by McCabe right there, but also just following his blockers. You got to give some props right there to the backfield for Watertown-Mayer as well as the offensive line. They're just getting out in front of them, paving the way, trying to find a way to just open it up for him. And McCabe just keeps those wheels turning to pick up another first down.
1st and 10 at their own 31. 2 wideouts to the right. Ball on the left hash. Slanted eye to that right side of the tight end, left side of the line. Rundell in the pistol formation. Takes a snap. Hand off McCabe with it. Right side. Stutter steps to the 30. Lunges forward up to the 33-yard line for a pickup of 2.
Good job by defensive line, just pressure there for GSL, coming down hard, filling those gaps. I mean, that's one of the biggest things too, right, is that defensive line continues to fill those gaps like that. They're not going to go anywhere on the inside. Then you got to just find out how to make sure you can contain them on the outside.
Tanner Burmeister now the fullback. The deep guy in this pistol formation is Wyatt McCabe. So a little change there. 2nd and 8. Rundell in the shotgun, chest high snap, toss play right side with it, and getting through is McCabe up to the 39 before he gets taken down, pickup of 2.
That's one thing I think we're going to have to watch on a play like that right there. You could just see it. McCabe kind of had that ball. Yes, he had it tucked a bit, but all of a sudden it came away from his body a little bit and almost like, oh, here comes that halfback pass-wise. And so keep an eye on that play right there because that could change real quick.
3rd down and 5 for Watertown-Mayer at their own 36-yard line. Need to get to the 41 for a first down. They're going to go shotgun, 4 wide, 2 to each side. Ball on the right hash. Running back Burmeister to the left of the quarterback. Rundell. 3rd and 5. Takes the waist high snap. 4-man rush. Rundell has time. Stands in the pocket. Looks to scramble to his left. Flips it out. Burmeister caught in the backfield. Gets up to 35. He gets snapped in half on that one. 3 Panthers all converge. Thankfully, Burmeister up under his own power. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up 4th down. And that, he got hit in about 3 different directions. His body went every which way, but straight. And thankfully, Burmeister able to get up under his own power and walk back to the sideline. That did not look pretty, Adam.
A lot of big hits right there. A couple guys came in. Lipke comes in. Peterson comes in. Butcher was there just to kind of help on the very end. And Lepo, of course, as well, doing a good job of conversion down on that running back.
So a punt team comes out. Hexel the punt into the winds. 5:20 and counting left to go. 7-3, and ducking under center was McCabe. He still is the up man in this punt formation. High snap through the hand of Hexel. Back at the 15. He picks it up. He'll get a low punt. It goes off the body, and GSL will try and recover it. It hit them. No matter what at that point, I think it's a dead ball, and it is GSL football. 1st and 10 at the Watertown-Mayer 25-yard line. So they take advantage of the high snap. And again, we talked about this mist and the wet ball coming into play, Adam.
Yeah, I mean, great job right there by Irichetta. Just as the ball is being kicked again, he does a good job just throwing his body in front of it to stop it there. But curious now, if they touch it after the kick like that, I think that's actually a live ball there because it's a player touching it and they can get it back. It's tough to
GSL fell on it.
They still fell on it, yes, but nice job by Irichetta putting the body in front of it.
Single setback, Jaskowiak, handoff up the middle, stutter steps, dives up to the right side, keeps the legs turning. Pyle moves across the 20, up to the 21, yard line. From the 25 is where it started. Pick up a 4 for Jaskowiak. So in the single set backfield there, haven't seen that too much this season.
No, they kind of just switched some things up right there, pushing all the other guys out to the outside a little bit. And like you said, single backfield, but they got Tearaway in there, of course, as well as Pop in there too.
So it's 2nd and 6 for GSL, 4:35. This is a big opportunity for the Panthers here to try and make this a 2-score game on this drive, Adam.
Yeah, they got to make something happen here with what they've got now.
Single setback, again, Jaskowiak, handoff to him, left side, defense firing through. That's the big deep breath that you heard from Adam. Because of that, no gain for Jaskowiak, trying to go left side. The defense was there waiting for Jaskowiak to get the handoff.
My emotions take over sometimes here, but yeah, just right now, Watertown-Mayer just playing tough, sniffing out some of these plays, shooting through some of these gaps, and realizing what's happening out there. And one thing I've noticed is when they put in that NASCAR package, that little package out there for the wideouts, Watertown-Mayer's done a good job of really recognizing what's coming their way.
Wishbone backfield, 3rd and 6, takes a snap, handoff, Jaskowiak right side with it, looking for a cutback lane, slips as he tries to make the cut. Defense was out there to try and hem him back in as well, just a pickup of 1 on the play for Jaskowiak, and that'll bring up 4th and 5 for GSL at the Watertown-Mayer 25-yard line. Royals defense trying to stand tall after the bad snap on the punt.
Yeah, slipped and fell right there. Jaskowiak did, but of course, too, the other thing is that he. Oh, man, it's hard because it's slick out there, right? But he tried to follow the blocking, but there was such a big cutback lane up the middle there. But, again, like I said, just couldn't keep his feet.
Tough to make on a night like tonight where we've had missed throughout the entire game. A heavy miss on this 4th and 5. Takes a snap, play action, looking right. Has Leppel, throws it out to Leppel near side. Caught it. Did he get a foot down? Yes, they're saying he caught it. Inbounds. He got a toe down to the 13. A pickup of 7 and 4th and 5.
I think we're all kind of like, yeah, I mean, was it toe? I mean, it had to be a hairline of getting that toe in there, but nice job by Leppel recognizing it, and I tell you, that's one way to get recognized a little bit right there with that toe tap. Nice job.
1st and 10 at the Watertown-Mayer 13. They convert on the 4th and 5. Wishbone backfield again. Handoff. Jaskowiak right side with it. Goes to the outside. Didn't follow his blockers who cut inside. He'll get a pickup of 1 right side to the 12-yard line.
And GSL now too, right? One of the big things we've always known with GSL and the wishbone offense, right? Pound it in. Keep pounding it, especially this far down the field. Continue to pound, and allow them to wear down, right? So that's what GSL is going to continue to do. If they got to throw a pass in there, we know that they can do that now, but still, just continue to pound it down until you get into that end zone.
7-3, GSL leads on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. 2.5 minutes left to go. Wishbone backfield. Handoff up the middle with it. Right side is Jaskowiak off of center. Gets up to the 10, make it the 9-yard line for a pickup of 3 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Yeah, 3rd and 6 here right now, too. And interesting how Stifter comes over to talk to head coach Scott Chimpley, but then now Jaskowiak did it last time. Now Leppel did. They came over as well to talk to him. So interesting to see how they're switching some things up here and there.
And maybe they're seeing something they want to relay that to the coach. Set 3rd and 6, ball on the right hash. Dive play. Higgins stopped immediately. Great job defensively there. First man through, I think that was 72, Jason Fensky, or 77. Yeah, 72, it was Fensky. First guy in there in the backfield, blowing that play up, no gain. In fact, just back to the 10-yard line, no gain for Higgins.
And they're going to come in, they're going to do they're going to put in the field goal unit here, and Kettner down, trying to get that square toe on as quickly as possible.
20 on the play clock.
20 seconds. He's going to have to slip it on, tie it quick. They're probably going to call a timeout here is what I'm guessing.
Well, they're hurrying up. 10 on the play clock, minute 20 and counting left to go in this 3rd quarter. 7-3 the lead. This would make it a 7-point lead. 3 on the play clock. He gets himself to Daffy Duck, and there's a timeout. Timeout GSL with a minute 12 left to go. They didn't have enough time. They had the swinging gate right side just in case, but they couldn't line up in that formation without Kettner out there. And timeout. Now the Panthers down to 1 timeout remaining in this game, but they lead 7-3. Timeout Panthers.
This timeout is brought to you by Bergman Interior, serving the Glencoe, Hutchinson, Waconia, and Winstead areas. During their beautiful fall event, get special financing for 18 months. We've got you covered at Bergman's.
Thanks again to Bruce and Deb for sponsoring timeouts all season long here on KGLB for Panther football. So this drive started at the 25 for Watertown-Mayer. They brought the field goal unit out, and then well, they showed the Daffy Duck, as Mr. Dahman loves to refer to it, the swinging gate for a lot of other people. And
I love the Daffy Duck. I was just hoping to see it come alive right there. I got to run it a couple times in my career, and so it's always fun and interesting to see. And I really wanted to see that one.
Rushmeyer to hold. This will be with the wind to their back. 7-3 the lead in favor of Watertown-Mayer. Ball's going to be kicked from the right hash. Spotting it at the 17, so a 27-yarder from the right hash for Kettner.
Now you got to kick it.
Rushmeyer to hold. Snap is low. Gets it on the tee. It's a late kick. No, Rushmeyer picks it up. He's going to run with it. He lost it right side. He might have had room had he gotten around, but no, it didn't work out. And it's 1st and 10 at the 19, so the Watertown-Mayer defense pinned deep in their own territory. They get the turnover on downs, and they get the big stop with 1:04 left to go in the third quarter. It's still 7-3 in favor of GSL.
Yeah, again, we knew it was going to happen eventually here, right? What was going to happen when this mist continues to the whole night? Ball's on the grass. You can't wipe it off. It's going to get slick out there, and right there, Rushmeyer decides and elects to call red, pick it up, and try to run it.
And it was a low snap, too.
Yeah.
So 1:04 left to go. Shotgun formation, high snap, hands it off. McCabe left side across the 20, up to the 21, 22. Keeps the legs churning. He'll fall forward up to the 25-yard line for a pickup of 6. And I haven't checked the sidelines, but I have not seen Lang yet in this second half offensively. And they've been going with Burmeister in the backfield with McCabe, but McCabe's been the deep guy, whereas Cole Lang, the 6-foot, 190-pound senior, had been in the first half. Not been out here yet in the second half of this game. 2nd and 4 for Watertown-Mayer. 2 wideouts to the right, slanted eye to the right side. Burmeister, the deep man. They're going to hand it off to the fullback position. McCabe tries to burrow his way through. Jiscoliak just lifted him up and heaved him back to the 25, but he still gets forward progress to the 27, a pickup of 2 for McCabe.
Yeah, Jiscoliak just looked like he was picking up a big tractor tire, right?
He's throwing hay bales.
I mean, literally just picks him up and just tosses him straight back over the, not today, son, just throws him back over the pile. Nice job by Jiscoliak.
And that'll do it for the third quarter of action. From Stevens Seminary Stadium, the Glencoe-Silver Power scoreboard, it still reads GSL 7, Watertown-Mayer 3, back in 60 seconds.
Home or your next, call the experts at Priority One Metro West Realty in Glencoe. Brian O'Donnell and the crew have been helping customers to buy and sell their homes and properties for years. When it comes to real estate, go with the experts at Priority One Metro West Realty.
With fall harvest around the corner and freeze up soon, Mohawk Dirt and Drainage understands the short window of opportunity and wants to ensure your fall projects are completed. Adam and his crew at Mohawk Dirt and Drainage would like to thank you, the farmer, for your support and the opportunity to earn your trust. For all your fall excavating needs, call the contractor on your side. Mohawk Dirt and Drainage. Insured and experienced, it's Mohawk Dirt and Drainage in Silver Lake.
Locally owned and operated, Factory Direct Furniture in Hutchinson has the largest selection of home furnishings in the area, in stock and ready for immediate pickup or rapid delivery. Plus, they give you more with top name brands. Factory Direct, Highway 7 East, more choices, unbeatable prices.
7-3 the lead in favor of GSL over Watertown-Mayer. They missed a field goal. Well, didn't miss. It was a bad snap, and the play got blown up. So now it's 3rd and 3 at their own 27. For Watertown-Mayer going left to right now at the wind of their back. Rundell going to run an option play right side with it. He'll lower the shoulder. He'll get the first down up to the 31-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 3rd and 3. Rundell with the run for 4. Adam Bartles, Adam Diamond with you here. Do have a quick score update to get you on the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard. Very important for Watertown-Mayer fans. At the half, Annandale up 25-7 over Litchfield. Remember, that head-to-head victory would come into play if they end up with the same record or close.
Yep.
And this is trending well for Watertown-Mayer with that result at the very least. Shotgun, 4 wide, 2 to each side. Rundell in the shotgun. Running back, Burmeister off to his left. He'll toss it to him. That's McCabe looking for a cutback lane. Gets around Butcher initially at the 30 to the 35. Keeps the legs churning, and he's finally tripped and brought down. Boy, great power running by Wyatt McCabe on that one up to the 39-yard line. Pickup of 8 for McCabe when he really had no business getting that many yards, Adam.
Yeah, and you know, that's one of the first times all year that I've seen Bo Leppel go in hard trying to make the tackle, and the running back has won the battle on that one. That's a big run there by McCabe.
Pistol slanted out to the right side, ball on the left hash, 2 wideouts to the right, hand off. McCabe up the middle with it, tries to burrow his way forward, dives, and he's going to be close to for first down. I think they're going to spot him just short at the 40-yard line. And they'll bring up 3rd and 1, and we got a player down. So a pickup of 2 on that one, and a timeout on the field, but able to get up and hop off the field under his own power.
Yeah, it looked like maybe just got his foot kind of twisted up there a little bit, and he's walking okay. They're going to go check him out.
3rd and 1 at their own 40-yard line, about a half yard actually for Watertown-Mayer. See if Rundell, he does go under center with an I formation behind him. It did sneak in this situation earlier in this game. Takes a snap, turn, handoff, right side with him. McCabe, big hole to run through. He's got the first down and more. Mikolajczyk hems him back in, but McCabe jukes around one defender. He's across midfield, across the 40, across the 35, and finally brought down at the 2-yard line of GSL. What a run, converting on 3rd and short.
Yeah, just a big pickup right there. Of course, gets the first down, and then off to the races. And looked like he had GSL defenders or defensive guys all around him. Butcher finally comes up from behind him, is able to make the saving tackle.
Danced out of the phone booth on that one, and a big first down to the GSL 31-yard line. Rundell in the shotgun formation, takes the waist-high snap. Option play left side with McCabe to his left. He'll cut it up the field across the 30 and slices his way up to the 26 for a pickup of 6 for Rundell left side.
Biggest thing here is Watertown-Mayer is finding out how to make sure they can continue to make these blocks and allow those backfield to be a potent weapon for them. And GSL right now has got to find the gumption here to find a way to slow them down.
2 wideouts to the right, that slanted I formation with McCabe, the deep guy, in this pistol formation. Burmeister, the fullback, to the right of the quarterback. Rundell, toss play right side with it. McCabe trying to get to the edge. He gets it to the 25 and up to the 20. He'll get another first down and a pickup of 6 on 2nd and 4.
Another big first down picked up by Watertown-Mayer. They are really moving the chains here on this series. And like I said, GSL has just got to find a way to keep some pressure. And Watertown-Mayer has found a good way here now to get some seal blocks and really work the outside of the field here and make sure they keep moving those chains.
2 wideouts to the left, ball in the right hash, pistol formation, slanted eye to the left side, ball in the right hash, tight end right side. Rundell in the pistol, takes the waist-high snap, hands it off. Burmeister up the middle, finds a little gap, drives across the 20, up to the 15 to the 14 for a pickup of 6.
Yeah, Burmeister there too. Shouldn't have maybe gotten that much, but found a way just to be slippery there and just get through a couple of the tacklers. And again, that's one thing too now. GSL's continue to work on to get better, right? Staying low, wrapping up, and making sure you bring them down right away.
Under 9 minutes left to go in regulation. It is a 7-3 lead in favor of GSL, but the Royals trying to take their first lead of this game. The pistol formation, slanted eye to the left on the right hash, toss play left side. McCabe has to cut it back around. Riley Butcher, then he gets wrapped up, and there's Marco Irachetta with the tackle on that one, swinging him around and bringing him down for no gain for McCabe.
Yeah, good job. Butcher gets in there right away and tries to put a little bit of pressure, trying to get around him. Couldn't quite get to McCabe, but then here comes Irachetta, just strung it in hard, trying to grab onto him and whips him down to the ground. Nice job by Irachetta.
3rd and 5 at the GSL 15. Shotgun 4 wide, 2 to each side. McCabe to the right of the quarterback, Rundell. Ball on the left hash. Low snap, it rolls through. Picked up by Rundell. Breaks an arm tackle. Going far sideline. Met by another Panther, and he's run out of bounds. Glencoe-Silver gives the final blow after Butcher just missed him. Irachetta got a piece of him. Everybody got a piece of him on that one. A loss of 5, and it brings up 4th and 10.
That's a big play right there. Bad snap by Watertown-Mayer. GSL pressure in that backfield. Butcher, Irachetta, and Glencoe-Silver doing a good job getting back there. Able to push him back for a loss right now, and now a big 4th and 9 coming up for the Watertown-Mayer Royals.
They will not try a field goal in this situation. 7-3 to lead in favor of GSL. Shotgun, actually a pistol formation. 2 wideouts to the right, ball on the left hash. 4th and 9. Rundell takes the waist-high snap, rolls to his right, looking, has time. 4-man rush, still looking to throw. Someone finally flashed open, but the pass incomplete. Missed his intended receiver. Schrader, the intended receiver along the near side, finally found a hole in the zone, but since he was rolling to his right, Rundell not able to control that pass enough, and a big turnover on downs for the defense for the Panthers with 7:56 left to go in regulation. The Glencoe Light Power scoreboard, GSL leading 7-3.
And GSL just does a good job defensively, scraping down, getting down the line, adding that pressure to Rundell, and then great job by Mikołajczyk, and as well as Peterson and Wanis out there doing a great job of crashing down as well, defending on the pass. Great job by GSL's defense getting a big turnover there, which they definitely needed.
GSL down to 1 timeout in this game. 3 timeouts for Watertown-Mayer. It's 1st and 10 at their own 19, going right to left, but into the wind here in this 4th quarter are the Panthers. 2 wide out to the left. Single setback, Glencoe-Silver. Man in motion, Higgins. Hand off to Higgins, trying to come around the edge, looking for a block. Good job of the defense jumping in there, but Higgins leapt around one tackle, got his knee taken out, and he gets spun down at the 22 for a pickup of 3 on the jet sweep with the fullback to the left side.
Good job by Higgins there, getting outside, following those lead blockers there, and He's kind of pulling down a little bit on that back hamstring. Hopefully nothing happened there when he kind of got whipped around like that. But good job by him picking up some good yardage right there. And now GSL got to continue to find a way to keep moving that ball down the field.
2 wideouts, tailway pop out to the left side. Flanker left. There's nobody in the backfield with Stifter. Flankers on both sides, split ends on both sides of the line. They're going to hand it off. It's a reverse. It's fumbled. It's loose on the ground. Is it recovered by Watertown-Mayer? I believe so. It is. They tried to go with the reverse, and Jaskoliak could not hold on to the handoff to him. He tried to get it to Higgins on the reverse, and it's a turnover and a huge one here.
Yeah, just right there, just a miscommunication, little mishap, mental breakdown there, just trying to hand the ball off too quickly, not getting into the breadbasket, instead of catching, then turning, then handing off again. And it was on the reverse where the handoff kind of gets fumbled up there a little bit, and GSL turns it over. And that's one of the keys of the game here tonight is don't hurt yourself with any turnovers.
7:11 left to go in regulation. Shotgun 4 wide, 2 to each side. Rundell with McCabe to his right. Takes the waist-high snap. He's going to keep it running up the gut across the 15. Leaps and dives forward up to the 11-yard line. Make it the 12 for a pickup of 4.
GSL defense here got to come alive now, right? Got to make sure you get that momentum back on your side. Got to come up with a big stop here and make sure they do not get into that end zone.
2nd and 6 at the GSL 12. Ball just to the right of the middle of the field. 7-3 the lead in favor of GSL. They scored their first drive of the game, a touchdown. Watertown-Mayer got their field goal right before the end of the first half. We haven't had any scoring yet here in the second half. A heavy mist has been falling at Stevens Seminary Stadium all night long. Pistol formation, slanted to the left, 2 wideouts to the left. Takes a snap, Rundell, toss play, McCabe left side with it. Trying to get to the outside. He will not. Bo Leppel! Guess who? It's Bo. He knows how to tackle. And a nice tackle and a loss on the play of 3 for McCabe.
That's a huge play by Bo Leppel right there again. Kind of giving that nice little run outside. Some good blocking out there, but Leppel once again showing how strong he is as a player and how athletic he is. Able to shuck off the defender, gets in there and makes a big open field tackle. Nice job by the senior Bo Leppel.
3rd and 8 at the GSL 14-yard line. 2 wideouts to the right, slanted on the pistol to the right side. Tight end left side of the line. Ball in the left hash, takes the thigh-high snap, looking to pass, rolling to his right. Rundell has time, flips it out near side. McCabe catches at the 10, spins, and is knocked out of bounds at the 9-yard line. And as I mentioned, going out of bounds, pickup of 5, and that'll bring up 4th down for Watertown-Mayer.
Yeah, clock stops, of course, going out of bounds, 5 minutes and 43 seconds, and you're looking at about a 4th and 4, 4th and 3 here coming up for Watertown-Mayer. GSL's defense desperately needs this big stop. Get that ball back in your offense's hands.
5:43 left to go in regulation. It is a 4th and 4. They spot the ball at the 10. They need to get to the GSL 6. Under center is Rundell. I formation behind him. McCabe, the deep man. Burmeister, the fullback. Flanker right side. Rundell under center, takes a snap, turn, handoff. McCabe left side, finds a hole up the middle. He's going to get the first down across the 5 to the 4. Found a lane. Nice jump cut by McCabe. He gets 6 and a first down for the Royals.
And McCabe just does a good job. He gets the initial handoff right, and he just stops. He kind of just lets it unfold in front of him and just evolve, and then finds a way to just kind of spin out of another little grouping of guys there and gets across for a big first down for Watertown-Mayer.
Again, under center is Rundell with a goal line formation, I formation behind him. McCabe, the deep guy, first and goal from the 4. Handoff, McCabe left side trying to find space. He hurdles up. He'll get it up to the 3, maybe the 2.5-yard line for a pickup of 2, and 2nd and goal from the 2 of the clock. At 5:07 and counting left to go in regulation, the Glencoe Light and Power scoreboard 7-3. GSL leading, a pickup of 1, 2nd and goal from the 3.
Yeah, GSL here, of course, doing everything they possibly can to slow this Watertown-Mayer offense down, and they've found their niche here, moving this ball in this half.
Again, goal line offense, 2nd and goal from about the 2.5. McCabe, the deep guy in the eye. Rundell under center, takes a snap, toss play right side. McCabe finds a cutback lane to the 2. Juanis wrapped him up. Did he get in? They will say he's short.
Wow.
No signal from any of the officials. Watertown-Mayer saying touchdown. None of the officials have said touchdown. And those are the ones that count the most. Long conversation here between all 5. talking it over. Did he get in? 4:27 left to go as they stop the clock to talk it over. Yes, he did. Touchdown, McCabe. Watertown-Mayer takes the lead.
Head coach Scott Chimpley wants an explanation here of what the call was because nobody is even calling anything, and now the referee that's on the side of GSL, which is the close side of where the ball goes into the end zone, does not make a call. He completely asked for the other side to make the call here, which maybe he couldn't see it. So it's a legitimate call at the same time, too, a legitimate argument by the coach here.
So it's a touchdown. It's a 9-7 lead with 4:27 left to go. In regulation, Watertown-Mayer has their first lead of the game. And now a big extra point with the wind to their back for Hexel.
And kind of surprised here. I thought maybe they would try for the 2 here, but they're going to just try to seal it in case for the field goal.
Rundell to hold, snap there, spot down, kick is up, and it is good. They take advantage of the turnover. They turn it into points, and Watertown-Mayer has the lead with 4:27 left to go on the Glencoe Light & Power scoreboard. Score now reads Watertown-Mayer 10, GSL 7. You're listening to Panther Football on KGLB.
Your car or truck looking like new with a stop at Glencoe Collision Center. Eric Maytag and his crew specialize in collision and auto body dent repair, accessories, glass. They offer free estimates and work with all insurance companies. Trust the experts at Glencoe Collision Center. Dairy Queen in Glencoe invites you in for a great meal or a tasty treat every day of the week. Try their all-new Blizzards of the Month. It's an all-new menu of flavors with something for everyone, all blended with their world-famous creamy vanilla DQ soft serve. Stop in for a $6 lunch served every day till 4, and don't forget they have delicious bars and DQ cakes ready to go for any occasion. It's all at Dairy Queen in Glencoe. Fan food, not fast food.
6-play drive. They converted on a 4th down, and on the 2nd and goal they get in with McCabe's 2-yard touchdown run. Extra point from Hexel up and good. 16 yards, took a little over 2.5 minutes off the clock. 4:27 left to go. Time for another kickoff brought to you by Sankin Seeds. The high kickoff, but it's going to be short of the end zone. Caught at the 5. Leppel takes up the middle, across the 10 to the 15 to the 20, and he'll dive forward up to the 26-yard line. So a good starting field position there. Don't know if Hexel got all of that one going with the wind to his back. So it'll be 1st and 10 at their own 26, and GSL needs to drive maybe not the full length of the field, but we saw this last week against New London Spicer. They had that drive with about 3.5 minutes left to take the lead. But got to see that offense pop something big. You haven't seen much of that here in the second half. Royals have done a great job defensively, gang tackling on Jaskowiak and really blowing up plays in the backfield a lot in the second half, Adam.
Yeah, they definitely have found a way here to slow down GSL.
High formation backfield, Stifter under center, turn, handoff, Jaskowiak right side. He's met at the line of scrimmage by Patrick Dusky. Keeps the legs churning across the 30 up to the 31-yard line before he gets stopped for a pickup of 5 right side.
Yeah, like you were talking before here now, is that they have found a way to really slow down GSL, and GSL just doesn't quite have the punch that they did in that first half, and they got to find it within themselves here now to get down this field and put it in with 3:55 on the clock.
2nd and 4, a little extra time, some helmet issues for Jaskowiak. They're going to reset the play clock here, but the clock is running, 3:47. Got it? Good. All right. Stifter under center slant, I formation. He's underneath the guard. Now he gets underneath the center. Handoff, left side, Jaskowiak with it, stiff arms a guy, breaks through another arm tackle across the 35 to the 40. 3 guys hit him out of bounds, just past the 44, up to the 44-yard line for a pickup of 13. Just like you planned it, right?
Yeah.
Nice little shift for guard under center.
Fake him out. You know, wasn't that? It's in a movie where he gets under the guard and he's like, hey, next guy over, right? But, yeah, I mean, he was in such a frantic hurry to try to help out Jaskowiak with his helmet there that he just didn't realize he's underneath the guard.
1st and 10 at their own 44, 3:28 left to go in regulation. Tie-dye formation. They send a run blitz up the middle left side with it as Jaskowiak tripped across the 45, spun down at the 48-yard line for a pickup of 4 on the play.
And I don't want to say that GSL has got to be, balls to the wall here of getting back and getting a play and getting up there, because you got about 3:10 on the clock and counting. But at the same time, too, you've got over half the field to get down here yet, so we got to find a way, too, to make sure this momentum keeps going.
Only one timeout left for the Panthers, all three left for Watertown-Mayer. I formation backfield, 2nd and 6. Hand off to Skoyak, left side with it. Good push by the offensive line across midfield, keeps the legs churning. He's going to be close to a first down, and the rugby scrum will get him the first down to the 45 of Watertown-Mayer, a pickup of 7.
Just Skoyak there, just being the beast, right? Being that big herding bull, able to get in there, keep them legs churning, and keep it moving down the field to pick up a first down.
Clock stops to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 at the Watertown-Mayer 45-yard line. Ball on the left hash. 10-7 Watertown-Mayer leading over GSL. 2 wideouts to the left of the I formation backfield. Stifter under center. Ball on the left hash. Takes the snap. Handoff to Skoyak. Going left side with it. Can't find much. Gets across the 45 and brought down at the 43 for a pickup of 2.
2:30 and counting here now for GSL. Just keeping an eye on that clock here. Like you said, only one timeout, but just go back there trying to follow some of the blockers. Slow down a bit, try to let it evolve in front of them, but Watertown-Mayer did a really good job of coming in hard, crashing down on him, and making sure he couldn't go anywhere.
2nd and a long 8 for the Panthers, going right to left into the wind, trailing by 3. 2 wideouts to the right, I formation backfield. Higgins the fullback, Jaskoyak the deep guy. They take the snap with 2 minutes left to go. They hand it off up the middle with it. Jaskoyak breaks one-arm tackle at the 45, keeps the legs churning, backs his way up to about the 39-yard line for a pickup of 4. Clock still rolling. We're under 2 minutes left to go in regulation.
3rd and 5 here coming up for GSL, 147, 145 and counting here now, and this is where too now, like I said, they didn't need to hurry up too much before, but now they got to find a way to keep things moving here. Now
Lepel and Baumgarten check in. They're going to go to the wishbone, but they're taking a lot of time on this play. Minute 30 now and counting left to go. 3rd and 4.5 for the Panthers at the Watertown-Mayer 49-yard line. Wishbone backfield. Stifter under center, 10 on the play clock, down to a minute 20 left to go. Bobbles the snap, hands it off. No, he didn't. He falls on it as he barely got the transfer from the center. Then he has to fall on it for a loss of 3. And GSL will burn their final timeout of this game with a little over a minute left to go. It's 10-7 the lead in favor of Watertown-Mayer. Timeout, Panthers.
This timeout is brought to you by Bergman Interiors, serving the Glencoe, Hutchinson, Waconia, and Winstead areas. During their beautiful fall event, get special financing for 18 months. We got you covered at Bergman's.
10-7 the lead in favor of Watertown-Mayer. They took advantage, got their touchdown on the short field after GSL tried to do a reverse handoff, and we mentioned it's been misting all night. The ball has been wet. We've seen it come into play a lot here in the second half, Adam.
And the biggest thing is, too, there is they took way too much time on that play right there, and I understand you have it, but you just don't have enough time to be making a quick, late,
a late sub at that
substitution
point.
Like that, and now you've got 4th down and 8. You got some big things to do here to get this first down and keep this drive alive for yourself and for the game.
Wishbone backfield, 4th and 8 at the Watertown-Mayer 43. They need to get to the 35 of Watertown-Mayer for a first down. Minute 16 left to go. This is all or nothing for the Panthers here. If they don't convert, Watertown-Mayer picks up the victory. Wishbone backfield, 5 down linemen for Watertown-Mayer. Play action, has time, looking to pass, has time, rolls to his right, flips it out far side. It won't get there. It's a turnover on downs. And for the second year in a row, Watertown-Mayer will come to Stevens Seminary Stadium and they will pick up a victory. And we may see these two teams in 6 days' time with this result and other scores as they currently stand. Very well could see these two teams in 6 days' time, Adam, and this one was a good one. 10-7, minute 9 left to go. Just a couple of kneel downs for Watertown-Mayer to secure the victory.
Yeah, it's all it's going to take here now with GSL. No timeouts, of course, but yeah, just a mishap and unfortunate events. Like I said, they didn't have to be quick to the line, but they had to be a lot faster than what they were going right there. And then not only that, a fumble again. Again, turnovers. Big thing that hurt GSL here so far tonight.
A couple of bad snaps on punts worked out in favor. GSL had an opportunity at the Watertown-Mayer 25-yard line. Could not convert on that after they tried to take a field goal that would have made it 10-3 at that point. Late in the third quarter. One kneel down done for Rundell. He'll do another here shortly. They'll wait until the play clock or the game clock's down to 40, and they can hurry up to the line at that point, take the final kneel down on this one, and make it official. And Watertown-Mayer is going to finish the regular season at 6-2. their best record since 2014. There's the second kneel down, and what a turnaround it's been for this program for Watertown-Mayer. They hadn't beaten GSL before last year, and now they've beaten GSL back-to-back times, and there's very high likelihood these teams will play on Tuesday night at Watertown-Mayer on the field turf there in Watertown, Minnesota. And this one is a good one, and if we have anything like this in 6 days' time, it should be a lot of fun. Watertown-Mayer wins 10-7 over GSL.
Yeah, and like you said, it's going to be interesting to see, of course. Got to see what all happens here yet tonight, but